Roll the window down. This is not your traffic stop. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to break your window. You are under arrest for obstruction of justice. Thank you.
You can see over here. They are Russian airborne forces.
I address you today as your queen.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb. Are you, like, medically speaking, are you
like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, are you dumb?
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb. I think she, you think
What are you doing? I'm trying to turn this complaint in. Yeah. For what?
I'm trying to walk in, you know, give him my complaints like I'm supposed to, filming.
Check, check. There it is. All right. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing tonight? I think that's working this time. There was some sort of background error, but we got it working. Here we are. So I can't remember what kind of jokes I just made there, but they were made and they live in infamy forever. Now you will just have to guess what kind of stupid, idiotic things I said, because even I won't be able to tell you. Blue Bear 1, how is it going? I see I made it just in time for your audio to get the Irish demon virus. You know what? I will tell you one thing. We could put people on the moon. That's debatable, I guess, if you're in the right spheres of YouTube. Some people know about that. Like as far as like the deniers and stuff. But we could put people on the moon. But I'll tell you one thing. Audio on when it comes to streaming and stuff is still a bit of a motherfucker. Excuse me. Anyways, Pigs for Chilito. Woo! How's it going, Pigs for Chilito? How you doing? Pigs for Chilito! Pigs for Chilito! Where's Jeff? Where's Jeff Loves Pigs when we need him here? We got Skits Crasher. Hello, Mr. Beaver. Hello. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little bit upset I was muted. I feel like I said some funny things there, but that might just be me living in my own world. Corrections 101. Hello. Okay, I'm just reading other people's shit here. What is happening on my phone? Let's turn those notifications down. It's awfully aggressive. Idiot Beaver. Cygnus. I love it, buddy. Flat Derp. See? Now you got content, Flat Derp. He's like, he could put anything in that mouth now. Oh man, Flat Derp, that's the guy you don't want to be. Oh my goodness, Skits Crasher.
I'm going to dox you.
You're getting doxed.
I swear to Jesus.
I will admit I haven't had time to add more things to that,
your information,
but I will.
And I find out who you are, I'm going to dox you.
Skits Crasher, first person getting doxed tonight. Thank you for being a member for 19 months, and I think probably longer. I feel like there was a thing where his credit card was like switched and he had to remember, so I actually think that's one of those like 30-something month members right there. Typean 23, how you doing? Funny jokes, yeah. Hey, that first section there, that was gold. I'll tell you right now. Is Irish Demon today? Oh, hey, Irish Demon. Yeah, that's right. Well, you know, you got to be good at some things. Vegas baby girl, how you doing up there? Great timing, Beaver. I'm not feeling this tonight. I'm sick about and ready to go to bed. Will you get better? I've heard you're sick, or you told me. I'm a little bit sick too, but not as sick as my children. My son went to bed early tonight. He has a fever. My little girl's had, oh my God, for like 2 weeks straight. She's been on and off fever and stuff. So, and apparently there's like a Tylenol for children shortage. So that's always fantastic to have at the same time. It's like perfect storm. Is Irish Demon in here? He's got that different image now. I always look for the green. Oh, there he is. I resent the blame for this. Oh, no, it's absolutely his fault. Unless that's one of those Turtle Boy demons. Fucking, did you guys see the community post on Irish Demon's channel with him riding Turtle Boy into the sunset? Giddy up. Man, Turtle Boy is just something entirely different to be able to, like, have to unwrap all that. I, like, poked it like with a stick from the side, like, you know what I mean? Just kind of sat there and like just kind of jabbed at it a little bit the other day on like watching YouTube, and I was like, holy shit, there's a lot in there. It's all puffed up and hisses a little bit, lets some gas out if you prod it too hard. It's sketchy. 1 minute of the toothless filter per tech derp. You know what? I will have to set that up. Unfortunately, Snap isn't a big fan of sharing the camera, which I feel like that's normal. So the problem is I actually have to have that Snap app on and then feed it through like that into the editor. And I haven't set it up for vMix yet, and we're on vMix right now. But when I'm on other people's channels and I'm not really running the show, I have free reign to, you know, poke and prod. 1 sec, needed to restart. Hey, whenever you want to come in, Johnny. Johnny's here. I think he might even already be here. Is he listening to us right now? Johnny, are you here? Here.
No.
Speak to us, Johnny. Wait, I
This
think
is
I
a
heard
voice
something.
of God.
There you go. Here, just say something so I can see they can hear you.
Say something. What?
Yeah, you're a little low, but I'll turn you up
A little
here.
bit. Yeah, it's probably on my end because
It's a little bit on your end, but it could be on my end too. Let's just
Hang
make
on.
sure here. It does have you at negative. I had you turned down a little bit, so you got full reign of the volume unless I need to turn
how's that? Is that better?
Yeah, it's a lot better. How's it
Right.
going? You don't have a camera though, do you? Oh, you do
Yeah, it's on.
have a camera. Oh my goodness, my stars.
Mm.
All right. I know, that Beaver loser. Hey! Look how magical this is when it's all set up ahead of time. And
Very pretty.
you know what was really special for me today, and these are the small things in life, everybody. I opened up all the windows, and then I opened vMix, and it grabbed all the right windows perfectly, and I didn't have to go through all the different things and tell it, no, I want you to look at this screen and not that screen and stuff like that, all these little stupid things. But it takes a few minutes, and it just does that like little win for me. But yeah, so Johnny, we have a little bit of Chilli DeCastro to talk about, not because anything significant happened. In fact, I'm pretty sure his wings have been severely clipped. He's like one of those ducks that they, like you saw Fly Away Home, right? Maybe with the one with the Canadian geese. They clip the tip of the wings maybe so they can't fly, just domesticate the shit out of them. Feels like he's been slightly domesticated to me, but anyways. Yeah, Johnny's just chowing hard.
Look, us old men, we have to eat our insure meal before we go to bed, so we stay regular. That's all I'm saying.
He get,
When
oh,
I
it's
find
$2.
out who
Thank
you
you.
are,
Hold on,
I'm
he's got to get
going to
doxed
dox
first.
you.
Sketch Crasher's always getting
I
doxed.
swear
Oh, wait,
to
wait.
Jesus.
Hold on, I haven't set it
When
up
I
for the duel.
when I subpoena your
Johnny's
information
gone for a second. He's out.
and I find out who you are, I'm gonna dox you.
Cube zoom. What does cube zoom do? Whoa, that's fun.
Very nice. Vegas baby
Anyways,
girl, shoot
yeah.
me an email. Remind me because I'm actually working on that back there.
Thank you very much, Sketch Crasher, for the 2 American ducats. That's right. I get inflation extra on that American ducat. It's like worth more than a Canadian ducat, so I get all that money. 20%, baby. That's 240 Canadian. Thank you very much. Something like that. I know, right? I can retire now, but it's anyway. It sounds like I'm being disingenuous, but I really appreciate it. I'm just being me. Anyways, Facty, how you doing, James? All that stuff. Okay, sorry if I didn't say up there. There's actually enough people up there. How many people we got in here? 95. All right. Well, we have Chilli Decastro talking to a state trooper, and as usual, you know, it's a lot of fluff content because, you know, what's the state trooper gonna do? Okay, bro. wicked.
Right.
I love it right at the
guy's so
beginning too, and we're gonna start this right away. But it's like, well, I'm just a highway cop. You know, I don't know about the city cops, and I'm like, right?
Yeah.
Because there's
Right.
enough things going on that they're not all the same police. Like, why aren't you you're here in Arizona? Why aren't you over in LA? You know, helping the LA police? Yeah, I'm so smart.
Right. This constitutional lawyer doesn't know that different states have different police officers.
Well, it's all the way it's paid for and stuff too. It's all part of your
Right.
taxes. And like in Canada, the two of the provinces have their own police force, so they don't pay for the RCMP because they're just like, oh, we'll pay for it in house. We got enough tax money coming in. We don't want to have to pay out to the other police force, right? And so it's
Right.
just it's my town pays literally. This is how fucked up. People don't know this about like the way towns work and stuff, but like even in Canada, like it's still like
When I find out
it's
who
still
you
regular
are,
like
I'm going to
capitalism
dox
because
you.
thank you
I
very much.
swear to
Welsh
Jesus,
News Network, £2.
when I subpoena your information
You're getting doxed for
and
so
I
long.
find out who you are, I'm gonna dox you.
And sorry, I gotta fix that it doesn't pop on the screen with guests. I don't have a lot of guests, but my town actually pays for like obviously if they call the police come, but we actually pay like we get so many like patrols a night and stuff like regular patrols. Like they'll, you pay for like a package. Like they'll patrol the town 3 times a night or 4 times a night. So then they basically offer these to the towns and stuff. And then you buy a package like you would have fucking, like a add-on package for anything basically if you want more patrols in the night in your town. And then extra calls you end up having to actually the town pays for the phone call. Like when you call 911, a lot of people don't realize like the area you live in where you called 911, like even if like the police force is a town away, your town probably had to pay that town for its policing.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. So yeah, he's just anyways. Let's let
He's an
Chille
idiot.
talk in extra speed though, because I think that fucks with his copyright system. It has to. Some people were getting because if it's under 80% of the usage, which is awfully high, YouTube will buck it. Well, I mean, some people, the only way they didn't use 80% is they were running at a 2 times speed.
Yeah.
At which point it's not actually his, like it's really not the original at all. Immediately, almost.
It's so weird how all that works. But
Well, it's just all about precedence. If somebody wants to sue somebody and they got enough money and they win, then.
right.
But the H3H3 case that I showed you is basically a slam dunk. Like to bring other, we can bring other.
There are.
Did you even
tons
show
of
anything
times.
like that on your channel? Like, you talked
we did
about
a-
it.
We did a quick, I say quick, hour and a half on it about different court cases and whatnot. The fuck was that?
Well, I don't know, but I was getting it back from your side somehow.
Weird.
I think.
Anyway,
Well, I'm about no, but no. I know what it was because I've got this queued up. 1 second.
okay.
So yeah, like, but I got a bit of feedback there. So let's see if it. Oh, that's better. No, we're good. Okay, I think everybody can hear that. You can hear that, John?
Oh yeah,
Or-
I can hear it. Yeah.
Okay, so, the only thing is, where do I have you coming in? Say something?
Something witty and intelligent.
I don't. Oh yeah, that's right. You're coming through vMix, so never mind. It's handled internally to the program. Okay, so as long as everybody out there is not getting an echo and stuff, this is just to talk really quickly about Chille and copyright. This is Ethan Klein in that, and frankly, I don't believe that they'll have a problem with you playing this at regular speed, even because this is all about copyright.
Wouldn't it be funny if they hit you? They try and hit you like fucking H3H.
Oh
like,
fuck!
no,
There's
you can't
no
do it.
way. I would be. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on, we gotta get a camera for this. Famous overnight. Thank you very much.
Right.
Everybody be talking about it. Think about that. Like the guy who fucking fought the copyright claim fucking smokes you for. That would be amazing. Thank you very much. I will take the fame.
Right.
Like, okay, so we're gonna just we'll just jump through this because this is not short and it is his content too. So if you do want to go see this, you can see it at H383 Productions, the big, the bold, the beautiful, re-upload. But basically, if you just type H3H3 and Matt
It's
Hoss,
the first thing that comes up.
it's like the first thing that comes up.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, what is it? 6.1 million subscribers. How many views on this freaking video? I hate they moved it. 8 million. So anyways, this is, they're going to talk about right at the beginning a little bit. But this, no, they don't, right? This one is just the re-upload. That's right.
I think
This is the original video. So they got sued for this by the guy they're making fun of. And I want you to just watch the parallels that occur here. Now, I will say that they use, well, arguably less of the original video than we sometimes do. However, they really don't do it any differently than we do in the produced content.
Right.
And this is how our videos come out. But I'm going to speed them up.
Welcome back to a new episode of Ethan and Hila. Today, I'm Ethan.
Only today.
Today, specifically, I'm feeling very Ethan today. And you are looking very Hila, may I say. And that is a compliment.
Okay.
Today, we've got something that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time. This is something that I've been watching this guy.
We will go to Chille right away, but hold on. I just want to show you guys
I mean that in
something.
the nicest way possible. Have you guys ever heard of Bold Guy, a.k.a. Matt Haas? Right in.
So this is
just like
them
him.
just setting you up, and then they get into making fun of this guy, and like he makes these like ultra cringe, or he made these like really cringy like pickup videos with parkour and shit. It's weird.
Like this. Cool. Can I get a little bit from you, Hila?
I don't know. I did that.
Oh, come on, dude. Get your shit together, Hila.
So just imagine this guy's Chille. This is their Chille at this moment.
Right.
This is all this is. This is the only difference here.
Oh my god.
Who did that?
This is like Prank Invasion
Yeah.
1.0. That's just, you know, just spreading my asshole on the street like
That's
you
on
do.
the street.
This is like some real
Like
nature
you
shit. This
do.
is like presenting yourself
Yeah.
in the most classical sense.
You have excellent form. See if you can go deeper.
What are you, some sort of creep?
I don't know, lady. You're just spreading open your asshole on a sidewalk. I'm not sure you're in a position to be calling people creeps.
What I love about his videos is that he set up that situation.
Yeah, the blame really is on Matt.
This is his script.
You're right.
So if you look at it from his point of view,
Yeah.
there's just a girl doing this stuff on the
No,
street.
you're right. I'm placing the blame entirely.
So obviously you can see the analogs. Let's jump forward in the video. And, you know, get back into.
He's Matt Haas. Who's Matt Haas? Get a load of that face.
You want me, don't you?
I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, you do. You're still here talking to me.
Yes, this is cancer for your eyes, by the way. This video.
Whoa.
What kind of patch is that?
It's the one that says porn is imminent, but it's not.
Strong shoulders.
He wrote that in, by the way.
What are the situations?
Just remember that whenever anything like that, he wrote that in. He wrote, she says strong shoulders about me.
Yeah.
Firm chest.
Yeah, because he's the one that produced these videos. He's not just an actor. This is his
Couldn't do a
video.
powerful thrust, am I right?
I feel so objectified.
You can have me.
Holy fuck.
Of course.
And it's just that easy, baby. Get out there and get some girls yourselves, guys.
Sleeveless shirt with a hoodie.
That's the key. Bracelets are out.
Yeah.
Sleeveless
So, and
hoodies,
then there's this, like,
and-
they get into parkouring or something. He's chasing her or something.
That was sick.
Nah.
That was some
that-
straight up parkour, dude.
It's supposed to look effortless.
What, that didn't look effortless? That was fucking parkour, dude. Oh.
So there's this cringe-ass video that you can see.
Right.
He, like, gets her to chase him
something.
at the end.
Okay, I thought of something.
You can
What?
chase me for
Catch me and I'll tell you.
Catch me if you can.
Can you believe this guy?
Oh, yeah. She's pretty
Hold
hot, though.
So, I mean,
But anyway, so that is the video, and then they got super sued, and Matt Haas either had, I thought he had a lot of money, maybe he just has no brains. Either way, the lawyer bills were hundreds of thousands of fucking dollars.
Yeah,
like,
they were ridiculous.
Like, I think it ended up being more like $500,000 to $600,000 or something like that by the time it was done. Like this
It was
went on
crazy.
for years.
Yeah.
And they fundraised all the money from their channel and from subscribers that got together, and other YouTubers did like, you know, fundraisers for them and encouraged people to go give them money. But essentially they won, and it's case law, like it's like case law now.
Yeah.
And it's precedent setting. And so then Chille's fucking lawyer McDouchebag over there has that video with him.
Oh, that
And
fucking
he's
Dr.
like,
Law
there's
idiot.
never been a case like this ever. It's like
There's literally 20 cases I think this year dealing with this shit. It's so stupid. I'm holding out hope that Dr. Law is just a long-term troll. I'm holding out hope.
coin operated police cars. Oh my god, that's funny. That's socialism run amok. Oh no, that's capitalism gone wrong, isn't it? Which one?
Yeah, capitalism.
It's like you pick up the phone and you dial 911 and they're like, please scan your credit card. Before they don't even dispatch anybody until you scan the card. Denied. You know, and then it just hangs up. It's sorry, little tiny Tim, we can't get you an ambulance today. Kids, come in, say goodbye to your brother.
Right.
It's like, oh my god. Anyways, that's funny. Coin operated. That's why I always tell people, the people in the comments, funnier than I'll ever be. It's because it's like mass. What is it? Like your you're like farming opinion at that point, basically.
Right.
Okay, we got 53 likes, 144 people in here. Listen. It's free. Just hit the like button. I love you. Please just hit that like button. Oh, I want to feel it. I want to feel the like button. All right, I'm creeping people out already. So let's get to Chille. Oh, what do you need? Oh, can you pick my nose? It's been. We can get this. We can get this. Here, I'll stop moving. Oh yeah, that's the spot. You got to bury the knuckle so it looks like you've gone. You've gone mid. The best is we're not side by side, so it's hard to kiss. We need a tighter border edge for that.
That's
anyways, I got Chille here. People came for Chille. We haven't talked about Chille.
That's kind of funny because I'm actually cooking some chili.
Cooking Chille while watching Chille. Oh my god, it's meta. You guys, it's meta. Hit that like button because of how meta it is. Holy shit. Wait, no. I saw current. I was like, wow, you guys did hit the like button. It was like, that's like current viewers, which is still a great number. Thank you.
Okay. And I just think to myself, like, currently in California.
Let's turn his ass down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it from. Here.
California, we have a crime problem out of control. Right? You are capable.
Just look at this. Look at this police officer's face.
Well, he doesn't give a fuck at all.
No, he's totally glazed over. He doesn't give two shits about this motherfucker.
He's got a little smile on his face. That's cute. Like,
yeah,
he's like, this guy's adorable. Chille.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
It's like button, but you're Canadian. Hey, we love hard up here. Okay.
Whoa.
I don't even. But you're Canadian. Oh yeah, I see. Well, hey, listen, we are like blood brothers though with the English. Isn't that how it works? I mean, like I am. Canadian. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm about as Canadian/English as it fucking gets, because my grandfather was born in Canada to purely English parents, and my grandmother, the other grandmother, like was born in England, like his wife was born in England, so that's the two grandparents, and then on the other side, the one was in the Royal Air Force in World War II.
I'm going to dox.
Okay, you're getting doxed. Sorry, hold on. We got to stop for this.
Jesus. When I subpoena
Welsh News Network, you're getting doxed, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
I'm going to dox you.
He's going to dox you. Thank you very much for the 2 British God pounds that are worth more than my Canadian rubles. But yeah, and then what is it? My grandfather. So he was a he fought like Royal Air Force or something to that effect, or at least he was a bucket boy for them. I think he might have been a little young to be flying or something. But and then my grandmother on that side literally came over on like the QE something, one of the Queen Elizabeth ships or something like that, over to Canada when she was a little girl. So it don't get much more English than that's in this blood. Yeah. So, anyways,
Vegas baby girl. It's the plothole1@gmail.com. The number 1, not ONE, as in the wonders.
Dirty tea drinker to you Americans, by the way. Wait, whoops.
I don't give a shit.
I'm just joking. Anyways, it's fun. Do you ever watch when you watch Jesus? What is this? Oh, it has a gift now. Look at this. This is cool. Look at that. It gives a little package. Thank you for gift. This didn't do this. Like they finally. Cool. Yeah, like it didn't show that you gifted. I was like, that part didn't work. So thank you very much, Skitscrasher, for gifting a membership, and Welsh News Network for another doxing donation.
When I find out who you are, I'm going
fix
to
this
dox
so we don't have to leave Scream next time.
I swear to Jesus, when I subpoena your information
over there,
and I find out who you are, I'm going to dox you.
All right, so
focus. Who's focused? I'm focused. It's all good. It's all good. This asshole started talking 5 seconds into the video.
When I find out who you are, I'm going
didn't we just
to
do that
dox
one?
you.
Or does it do Skitscrasher twice?
I think it is Skitscrasher
when
for the.
When I subpoena your information,
get out of here.
And I find out who you are,
all right,
I'm
okay,
going to
let's get into
dox you.
Chille. We only let him talk for like 1 second.
That's okay.
You passed a bunch of tests to get here.
That's Johnny's fault, I swear to God.
I'm seeing it every half a mile or mile. You guys are parked here, and I'm thinking to myself, like, what's the purpose?
We're doing a job just like anybody else, man. We're looking for criminals out here as well.
But I mean, you're not. But there's no. I mean,
my job is highways. My job's not. I'm not a city cop. You know what I mean? So I can't speak to anybody else that's out here in any other cars. But my job is criminal interdiction.
See this criminal interdiction. See this. You got. You're a canine cop even, and like the war on drugs, we're locking up millions of people. Yeah, it's not getting any better. And like we're the same age, you and me. You know, I have a purpose in life. I'm supposed to do something with my life that's great. So are you. So I think to myself, I see you guys, and I wasn't going to stop, but after about the 20th car, you guys pulled on the side of the road.
You put your name in as some fat guy? I can see you on my soundboards. You show up as some fat guy on my soundboard.
There you go.
Trying to get someone for
It
speeding.
means he joined the VMix call as some fat guy. That's funny.
He did.
What about the man behind the vehicle? What about the human being there? There's rape kits, I guarantee you, sitting on a shelf in Arizona somewhere. That a guy like you, if you didn't know what you were doing, in about 3 days, you'd know. I'm just saying, this is just...
Wait, whoa,
Whoa,
let's break that down.
Why is that the place we go, right? Why not their unsolved murders or their unsolved fucking property crimes?
Yeah,
Like,
but
why
hold
do we
on a minute. Is
automatically
it
go to the
is he
rape
saying
kit?
that like yeah, but okay, but if a woman needs to get a rape kit done, is it not first of all, the doctor does the rape kit, not the fucking police officer. Okay, okay, ma'am, you say you've been assaulted. Well, I'll take you in the back room, just bend over, we'll take a peek.
Right.
Like, Jesus Christ, Chille. That's amazing. Sorry, we had to stop it for that.
I swear to Jesus.
Welsh News Network.
When I subpoena
Is the hanging
your
Chille
information
annoying you yet?
And I find out who you are.
Only because I didn't give him more terms to say, so he just says the same thing over and over again. Other than that, I think that it's great because it probably drives a stake in Chille's heart every time he sees himself belay down from the top.
You got to watch out that. Well, never mind. I won't say it because I don't want to give him any ideas.
Well, that's not even his video, first of all.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Hey, I took all the time to green screen him and turn him into a GIF, and it is fair use at that point. Of course, anybody could argue.
I'm not talking about
likeness?
the fair use of it. I'm not talking about the fair use of it. That's not what I'm talking about.
But now you're going to have me for 2 hours possibly wondering what you're talking about.
Yep.
What do I have to do? Put a Santa hat on him? What do I do? What do I do to make him right?
No. Yeah, everything about your usage, with the exception of one thing, is correct. Anyway, back to Chille.
Am I defaming him by threatening to dox people?
No, nothing like that.
Fuck. I'm telling you right now, it's going to murder my soul now.
Yes, it
That's terrible. Who can guess in the chat what Johnny's talking about?
There's different people that work in different areas of the department. I understand what you're saying.
You think this brings us together, you and I? You think you and I are better friends when I see you guys hiding on the side of the road? I mean, I got to keep my spit on the
Wait, if a woman...
You dumb shit.
I never finished that thought process. So if a woman in the chat can tell me, I mean, I imagine if a woman goes to the police and legit says she was raped, that there's a rape kit performed? Like by a doctor, I imagine? Like, I don't, is that a problem?
So they would go to the hospital, right? They would go to
no, of course. They tell them that it's all, there's a protocol for that. But
right.
But what I'm trying to get is like Chille's suggesting that, like, yes, by the way, why would he go to that? But also, like, is Chille suggesting that, like, women aren't able to get a rape kit, and so this officer needs to like slap on some gloves and get in there? Because if that's a real, is that a real problem that they can't get access to them though? That's all I was wondering.
There is an issue with unprocessed kits. That there are more kits that need to be processed than manpower.
That's not a problem for police. That's a problem for lab technicians.
Exactly. That's not going to be your freaking DPS. Not going to be your fucking beat cops. They're not the ones going to do it. They're going to be your detectives. That's going to be some lab technician. It's so
talking Welsh News Network. He's talking about people doing this. So is the implication because you pay? It's like I'm literally using him to make money directly. Basically, is the idea. I wondered about that.
What?
I don't.
No. Nope.
What just
I'll tell you
happened
later.
on here? Oh, that's.
I'll tell you later.
I was looking at something that just refreshed itself on my end, and I was like, "Oh, boo." Well, Welsh News Network thinks he knows. Okay. Oh, there's Chille.
When I find out who you are,
hold on, here we go.
to
Chille on
dox
Chille.
you.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Oh, that's great.
Nom 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 nom.
When I subpoena your information and I find out who you are,
oh my
I'm
God.
gonna dox you.
All right, he's getting doxxed.
Make sure my dash cam's on. That way, someone can't make something up that I did something wrong.
Okay. So people are making stuff up?
Oh, it's there's no oversight over police in America, and so we get to this point where there's such a gap between us that, I mean, before I started doing what I do now, I used to walk up and curse you guys out and just say call you these names. Right?
Now I just do it behind your back while I drive away.
Right. Exactly.
Fuck. Oh my God, Chille. Here, in the essence of fair use, I will skip ahead a little bit here.
And more, just a little more today when I drive to work. I got a little more resentment for the guys wearing blue.
You
And that's
aren't
not
driving to
valid.
work. You don't work, you fucking loser.
Do you think he got pulled over? He seems to start at
No,
the
no,
beginning
no,
and make
no,
you
no.
seem that he pulled
He
over.
didn't get pulled over. He went and stopped. He saw these cops and just fucking rolled up on one of these cops, which is not
Really
right
not a
idea.
great idea.
Yeah, especially being chilly, but
Oh well, chili gonna be chili.
Yep.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. But it's funny. Anyways, chili. You know.
You see a cop on a highway and you have a resentment that he might pull you over for doing something you shouldn't be doing?
Well, what's the point? I mean,
I think he just fucking tacked him to a wall already.
Yeah,
like one sentence, he just hammered him up. So you resent a cop for pulling you over for breaking the law, basically? Like,
right.
What kind of piece of shit are you? We got Welsh News Network. It's about us using it to annoy you. Oh. Well, isn't that the point of hey, listen. I'm all, it's not just about the money, but I mean, at the same time, I am here whoring myself to you for cash. So like a dirty dancer. What's happening? Are you picking my nose again? Is this like the symbol? Is this like when Schrodinger would tell Team to shut up because he was drunk? I don't. You gotta get knuckle deep. Knuckle deep. It's been. Oh yeah. No, you had it. Oh, right up in the brainstem. Fuck. You were like, what am I watching? Oh my god.
So just say you see
hit the like button.
So far. 20. Just hard.
Half of you
10?
haven't.
I mean,
I love you still though.
Between 10 and 20.
Between where?
Between from where I left at the AM PM 20 miles ago to here, I've seen at least 10, maybe 20 cops pulled on the side of the road.
Yeah, but you know what? 20.
That's
Did you
a
say
big
20
difference,
minutes?
right? 10
Did
to
you say-
20. Yeah, depending on how fast he's going, that could be a stretch of a couple miles, but 10 to 20 minutes, right? I mean,
well, 20 minutes could be. He could have passed through 3 different communities with 3 different police forces. Is what I'm kind of getting
When I
at.
find out who you are, I'm going to dox you.
Welsh News Network. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be trouble for you
when I subpoena your information,
when you get to.
And I find
Now I'm
out
afraid
who
to
you
say
are,
things. I was like, Johnny's
I'm
like
gonna
knows the
dox
secret
you.
to what's wrong here. What you do? I'm gonna hear about it afterwards. That's okay. I tell Johnny when his thumbnails are shit. He's gonna tell me when my when I legally dubious situations are occurring.
And I just think to myself, man, we got big
All right,
problems.
we'll enjoy it while it lasts. We'll see what happens after Johnny talks to me.
Is it possible that people are seeing like a marked unit? Is it possible that they do slow down? You said it caused you to slow down, which in turn
The
creates a safe
prostate
driving,
isn't up there?
area for
Jesus.
everybody else. Would you say that?
Do you think though that when I see you guys, I feel safer?
I would hope you would.
Not at all. I feel like I'm in more danger.
I think you're not in the norm then.
Then why didn't Kerry Lake win? Because Kerry Lake ran on Back the Blue. We want qualified
Wait,
immunity. for cops.
back that up.
I'm a
What did it
conservative.
say?
I said get her off the stage. We want everybody to be equally held.
But
Oh,
you
my
know,
dog held accountable.
sorry, I'll pause it there. Why did I'm just curious why Vera Lucia Campos got
When
blocked
I find
or
out
hidden?
who you are, I'm going
I
to
didn't see
dox
what
you.
happened there.
I
didn't either.
swear to Jesus, when I subpoena
yeah.
your information and I find out who you are, I'm gonna dox you.
So what? Imagine using the word Muhammad as a curse word. See how far you get. I'm not really sure what that's referring to.
oh gosh, really?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if they meant it as a negative comment. I just see it there.
I think it's kind of it's a silly non sequitur, but talking about what you can and can't say. You can't. So dumb.
Tony has fat. Did we get unhidden? Oh, okay. Vera Lucia got unhidden. I saw all the thumbs up there, Vera Lucia. You're good to go. A voice for you. See that the YouTube AI is really horny to stamp down things with image like GIF or like anything with if you put like a couple little images side by side at all. It's like it's blocking them all if you put just even a little line of them because it's because of all those damn bots.
Yeah,
it's because it's trying to stomp out the bots.
I had somebody drop a comment in one of my videos talking about, "Hey, did you really delete my comments?" Like, no, I don't delete comments.
YouTube does it automatically. Absolutely.
You know, like if they're like the sex bot comments, and those get deleted.
When I subpoena your information.
Oh, corrections 101. I'm sorry, bud. I'm so sorry. It's just I just want to stroke Johnny O's magnificent beard. Hey, that beard doesn't have any damn ornaments in it. When does that start?
Actually, it'll start tomorrow. Today is the 1st of December, but I'm not streaming today. So tomorrow, for every super chat that comes in, there will be ornaments. Let's see if I have them. Hang on a second. I got them
Damn,
back somewhere. I'll be right back.
What am I gonna do? Am I gonna put on different wigs? I got a nice fucking
You should.
pink wig over here. I don't have that many wigs. I mean, I do have more wigs than I should. Let's put it that way.
When I find out who you are, I'm going to dox you. I swear to Jesus. When I subpoena your information,
I thought Halloween was a good
and I
opportunity
find out
to
who you
expand my
are,
wigs.
I'm gonna dox you.
There we go, everybody. This isn't about to turn into a mini Manson show, just so you know. Did Johnny disappear? What happened to Johnny? There we go. There, I can be
There you are.
I can be a streamer girl.
Yeah. Yep, here they are. Got them. Got them.
There we go. This won't be creepy at all.
Yes, they jingle. They jingle jangle.
Oh my God. It's ridiculous.
Let's see if these even work still.
Oh, where's the right window? I'm trying to get it off of this bullshit. Oh, here Johnny's jingling up. Put on some lipsticks. Put on lipsticks slowly. I don't have any lipstick. This isn't a normal thing that I mean, contrary to what it might feel like, but this is not. God damn, bangs. Does anybody have any secrets for bangs? Do I spray water at them or something? How does that work? I've never had such beautiful pink hair. Oh, I gotta be. That's so bad. I don't know how to operate hair, guys. Tell me. I don't have any of my own. Johnny, how do you deal with having hair? I don't understand. I don't remember what it's like.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've been here.
Sorry, cut you off there. My bad.
That's okay. Somebody says we're in middle school, but yeah, we're having fun. Come on, it's fun.
You two are so middle school.
We are.
I intend to live a long, happy life with all my comedy inside my heart.
Sovereign citizen. I'm for rule.
Besides, you got to set off the extremists. You know. You know, they see a guy with a wig and they're just like, "Fuck that asshole." That's how I purge them.
Oh man, yeah. People get so pissed off about that shit, right? I had some people get like fucking mad whenever I was doing the last year when I did the ornament shit. They were like, "Oh, this is bullshit. Oh, I can't believe it." Like, why are you so mad?
Bitch, it's ornaments in a beard. Calm down. Like, I can promise you, this pink hair ain't gonna change what's been happening.
Right.
Which this is not a regular thing. I thought I was gonna do something fucked up for Halloween and wear pink, wear beautiful pink hair, and I didn't. So now I have a pink wig.
Not for some Soviet, you know what I'm talking about. Those guys who are, I'm not part of the rule of law. Yes, you are, because you can't drive 150 through here. Now, if the guy's driving 150,
looking good enough to be an ice road trucker. Oh, did I thank everybody just helping get a Canadian in jail? Welsh News Network, you're doing your best. I appreciate it. And I don't know, maybe, like I said, you never know. Depending on what Johnny says, maybe there won't be a chili hanging from the ceiling. We'll see.
Why can't we put a camera on a pole right here?
And then do what? What's the camera gonna do?
And if the camera's doing 150, you send the guy out to go deal with the guys doing 150, because that's dangerous.
Oh yeah. So we can go find the guy later. It's doing 150.
Right.
And like putting a thing over your license plate wouldn't totally fuck that up.
Exactly.
They will put IR detectors in the hull of the vehicle. Paint Morse code into it. Fuck. Like.
What if you're decentralized, but you're a centralized organization? So that means you have to then send someone out from a centralized post, which isn't working.
Yeah, so the camera's out here says the guy just went by 150.
Right.
Then we got to catch that guy doing 150.
Right, unless you had decentralized posts all over the place. But
What
you
do you
don't.
mean decentralized posts?
So currently you have a ranking system, sergeant, captain, colonel, all that stuff, in a centralized statist format of policing. If we had a decentralized system, if there was a bunch of small units of 10 or 20 guys broken apart without rankings.
That's what all the different police services are.
What's the difference? Because they have an order. It's like when you go to the fucking supermarket and they have the stock boys and they have the fucking, the produce manager, then the assistant store manager, and then the store manager. For fuck's sake, man, what's the difference? It's the same shit. This is so stupid. This is dumb. This guy's an idiot.
Dominic, I will literally put on a dress and slowly put makeup on a member's live stream. Now you have incentive. Think about it.
Oh, boy.
I would do all of these things. I will put on a show for people. I'm just kidding. I told you, I was watching Mini Manson over there on Kate's. I was in the middle. I was like, what am I watching? And at the same time, why could I not look away?
I could look away easily. I saw that shit going on. I said, I'm not fucking wasting my time.
I played a little bit of Valheim and I was just like, okay. I don't like this. It's not making me feel good. Let's put it that way.
then you would know what your oath to the Constitution is supposed to be.
Oh, Corrections 101 joined as a woodcutter. Thank you very much. Oh my God. This might be something I have to do now. We'll see.
Uh-oh.
Join for that stream. All right, maybe I can make this happen. Maybe this is something I'll do at Christmas. I'll have to like get some of my own. My wife will not let me use her makeup for that. I'll have to get some lessons on. Wait, we could do a stream. We could do a stream where I watch tutorials on how to do makeup. And I do my own fucking makeup using the camera as the mirror.
When I find out who you are, I'm going to dox you.
Doxed. Oh my God.
I swear to Jesus.
Oh my God, the hair.
When I subpoena your information,
I'm gonna hide behind
and
him.
I find out who you are, I'm gonna dox you.
You could go stop that guy.
All right, this is tripping me out.
Your car, but there's another camera coming up the road here. We're gonna give you a shot. You do it again, you can't drive 150. There's a social contract.
It's
my
so
mom,
pink.
my sister, my daughter, my best friend are on this road. The worst part about it is when I started this off a year ago, I used to just
get eye bleach. Well, I'm not showing that much. Jesus, that's on the OnlyFans. Okay, it's www.onlyfans.com/beaverhouse. Brainy beaver.
No,
people that might not work for people. People don't want their beavers to be smart.
Oh shit!
Canceled. Oh my God, he just made a joke.
We just witnessed a canceling of BeaverZER0. Everybody.
I never said that they were right to not want them to be smart. I just said that, and I wasn't including me in that. Ladies, I love a smart woman. My wife is a town councilor.
I was gonna say your wife is very intelligent.
She is. I think
we've had many long conversations late at night. I mean,
I peered over her shoulder at a binder, and she's like, "You're not allowed to see this." And I'm like, "Oh, give me a break." I'm like, "It's like, I'm not gonna open the binder and find out how much everybody makes in the town office." But I was like, it was like a notice thing. Anyways, it's not a big deal. She probably can hear me. I love you. I'm not making fun of her. Shit. She's over there being like, "That son of a bitch."
Son of a bitch.
I think I'm making it worse for myself by doing voices. But anyways, I upset Minnie Manson and got told off. Oh, what'd you do? Welsh News that you don't. Hey, you know you can at me. I do appreciate all the £2 donations. I really do. I don't want you to feel like you're obligated to donate like that. But yeah, thank you very much. The hair is not. It does not do you any favors. Well, you know, didn't think it would.
It's all about having fun. That's all, really. I mean, we get up here and make ourselves look like jackasses just for the fun of it.
When I find out,
I'll do something else,
jackasses. I'm going to dox you.
Assish. That's the word.
I swear to
I'm
Jesus.
sure of it.
Something like that, yeah.
When
you're getting doxed though, Welsh.
Oh, dude, I've been treated bad so many times. California, Alaska, Oregon, Texas, Florida. Where haven't I been treated? Now I'm a man and I'm a law scholar. So they have to have.
You're not a man and you're not a law scholar.
Oh man!
Pause with me because I say, check my name, dude. I sue a lot of bad cops, but this isn't getting any better. It's getting worse.
Hit the like button.
Hating you,
the like
right?
button.
I hated people who were cops. I just hated them, right? But then, well, because
but then after just because, eh? Well, it's all about puffing his chest for his audience, right? I mean, he's basically Russia. He's like everything's got to be a show for the domestic,
right? This fucking
like they're not trying to convince us. Like they say things and people are like, do they really expect us to believe that? It's like, no, they expect their fucking idiots to.
Right.
I'm not saying Russians are idiots. I'm saying the people that are full on board.
Idiots, yeah. No, but this cop is sitting here thinking to himself, man, I could be doing something so much more entertaining, like watching the fucking grass grow in the desert. Fuck.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, this is still very interesting though. This because I mean, the cop was pretty funny. That was awesome. I had Chille at this perfect moment where he was like doing a gesture thing.
I've been treated bad so many times. But then after a while, as I got to sit down and talk with you, pretty soon I found out there's some pretty good guys. They signed up to the Death Star.
I love that there's a cut right there. Like, Chille, what'd you remove from that? Everything else he plays is so... There it is.
It was a weird cut.
No, he cuts it. He's cut content out. Right here.
Right? But then, well, because I've been treated bad so many times. But then after a while, as I got to sit down and talk with you, pretty soon I found out there's some pretty good guys. They signed up to the Death Star, and they don't even want...
Yeah, I just don't... It's just... The thing is, whenever you see a cut on most frauditors, on our content, you see a cut, and it's because we're trying to cut for brevity. And plus for fair use and all kinds of things.
Fair use and length and whatnot, because these
all kinds of
reasons. How to edit out dead air.
Yeah, actually, to be honest with you, that's what makes... I'm starting to realize that's what makes taking a lot of the auditor's content and repurposing it so actually like fair use,
Easy?
somewhat easy, because you take 40 minutes of video, you cut 30 minutes of fucking useless trash out of it. You take the 10 minutes of decent stuff and then you critique it with your own 2 minutes of it, and bada bing, bada boom. You're nowhere near 80% of their video. You're more like 10 fucking 20% of their video or something.
Right.
So, yeah.
Want to be bad. I talk about the torture cops. I say, can we
of course, there is the whole thing of like, that's not that simple. Fair use, obviously, fair use, not that simple. There is the whole thing of like, is it the heart of the work and stuff like that, and all kind of stuff.
Transformative and
Well, is it transformative? But the heart of the work matters too. Like if you take the heart of the work, what's deemed to be the heart of the work, then it can not be fair use all of a sudden too, because you took the only thing of value out of that's seen as
so
value
long as you're
original.
offering criticism on it, you're good.
Yeah, it can't be a 1-for-1, but what I'm saying is your odds of winning start dropping as you start checking boxes that they have exceptions for too, right? It's just like you start, when you're in a court case, you start checking exception boxes. Well, I have these exceptions, and then they start checking exceptions to your exceptions. And of course, obviously it becomes down to the judge to decide who's correct,
out who
right?
You are, I'm going to dox you.
Wait. Oh,
I swear to Jesus.
I pressed it twice.
When
it's
I
just
subpoena your information and I find out who you are, I'm going to dox you.
Thank you, Welsh News Network. 5 British pounds. I may have compared his looks to a zombie after a head-on car crash. Oh my God. I mean, you're right. Minnie Manson, love you, buddy. But no, I mean, that was 100%. You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, people gotta take, like I've got the Rebel Alliance, Star Wars Rebel Alliance symbol on my head, as you can see. And people just got to come to terms with things, That's it. I'm Rebels.
Yeah, I have my face, which is not fun to look at, but whatever. You just deal with it.
Oh, you're doing fine. Johnny's actually secretly sexy. I tell him all the time. I was like whisper at him. I say, Johnny, you're so sexy, buddy.
It's such a secret.
And they're like, I would love to find a new way to restrain somebody. And they say, but it's out of my pay grade. I hear it all the time. Oh, it's not up to me. You're the man wearing the star. You can go to the guy above you and say, I don't want to put torture cuffs on people anymore.
Minnie Manson was a bit much. Well, I don't know. Me in a pink wig putting on fucking makeup tutorials might be too. So we'll just, I guess, have to find out. Yeah, stay tuned for a rare member stream. Holy shit. Gia, that was obviously on purpose, I hope, because mother effer. Wow. That's yeah, okay.
That's for
thank
your
you very
dress.
much. Obviously, if that was a mistake, there is a way to cancel them, but wow. Thank you. I will just pop on camera for a second to say thank you for the extremely large F off Chilito donation. I really do appreciate it. And that is, no, that's a big deal to me. You have no idea. That's why it kind of just stopped me in my tracks a little bit. So yeah, thank you. She's sitting there going, fuck. No, I'm just kidding. No mistake. It's okay. Hey, Gia, thank you very much for the extremely generous donation. And obviously thank you to Welsh so far. We've got members that have joined 101 Corrections, and
when I
make
find
sure I'm
out
not missing
who you
anybody.
are, I'm
We've
going
got
to
current
dox
members. Oh, here's your
I
doxing. Hold
swear
on.
to Jesus.
We got to enjoy this.
When I subpoena your information,
This is
and I find
this
out
is a
who
super
you are,
doxing.
I'm gonna dox you.
He's gonna put it on all the social medias. It's already on Rumble. Like right now, it's on Rumble.
Yeah, it was on Rumble last week.
He's allowed to stream on Rumble now. You know this.
When I find out who
Welcome
you
to
are,
the Woodcutters. These people want to see a beaver get all makeup up.
They want to see a beaver dolled up.
Everybody loves to see a beaver all dolled.
And I find out who you are,
We're getting
I'm gonna
canceled.
dox you.
I made enough beaver jokes at this point that I think I'm indemnified. So I get,
true. Yeah.
Plus, my channel name gives me that out. It's part of the satire.
Yes, a satire for the beavers.
Okay, well, Gia, we're gonna keep moving, but thank you very much. I really appreciate it. William Graber, I think that's probably more likely. Big Grabber. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm a child at heart. I just maybe it is Grabber. I went a wrong direction with that. So, anyways, William Graber, thank you very much. John, he's just killing himself in the background. Fuck. Okay. Moving forward. Thank you very much. I can't. Hey, listen. I can't talk too long. I'll expose myself as the child I am. Okay.
Yeah. Well.
Hey. These guys know.
No, I feel secure with that. Good pat down and a good Velcro strap. Yeah, you can get out of it if you fight long enough. This thing's looking at me. If you tell me, sir, come with me, or we're going to put torture cuffs on you, throw you on the ground, and you're coming no matter what. I said this to a cop yesterday. I said, if you tell me I'm under arrest, I'm going with you, right? He said, yes.
These are American dollars. I can buy all of Canada. In fact, you know what? That's a good point. There's a tradition around here. Oh, that is not intended to run. 1 second. Sorry about that. There's a tradition that I'm going to set up while we watch some more Chili for a second here.
It change once you say you're under arrest. You're coming. It's not. He says no. It's not going to change. I said, okay, then give me the option. I'm 48. Hey, you got to come with us. Look in the camera and agree to the judge, or you'll get a felony. Okay, I agree. Not giving up any of my rights. I'm just agreeing to go with you without being tortured. And I ask cops this all the time. Have you had those torture cuffs put on? Sure, I have in training. No, let me put them on you, cop style. The cops will all say, oh, we don't put them on hard.
Cop style. Oh my God.
When I find out who you are.
That's Welsh News Network. Thank you very much for joining the Woodcutters. I will fix this so that you can see Johnny's sexy face while we get donations.
Your information, and I find out who you are, I'm gonna dox you.
Thank you very much for joining the Beaver crew. You're actually a woodcutter. If I could redo those, I'd make them far more aggressive. There is a Brazilian beaver. Well, there is a. Can you?
Yeah, you can edit them.
Can't change the prices on them though.
You can't change the prices, but you can change the names.
Because what I found out, see, they got rid of it, but for a while there, they had the, you know how they had, if you had a premium membership, they played with the feature like Prime memberships where you got a free Twitch subscription.
Really?
So they had for a while there that if you had a membership tier that was $1.99, like under $2, a person's premium membership on YouTube actually got them one free membership on a channel. But they only did that for like a few months, and it's totally gone these days. So they just quietly unrolled that basically. So yeah,
one of the several updates.
They try new things all the time, as you know.
Yeah,
it's just a little ridiculous. But anyways, thank you very much for becoming a woodcutter. No, I have a Brazilian beaver. That one's fun. That one's fun. that one's the high tier though. That's why it is what it is. You're a Brazilian beaver. And then there's like a master of the beavers where I will literally follow you on social media, except for Twitter now, because I don't fucking have Twitter. What's the long story?
Yes, you do.
Hey, but they're letting people back on Twitter. Maybe I can be on Twitter again.
Saying you should be able to get yours back.
I want to he doesn't even have, but he fired all the people that even look at that. So like, is it just if I like, could I please have my Twitter back? And it just doesn't go anywhere now. Like,
7 years later, you'll get an answer. Sure.
I mean, I already got the answer to the first time I asked on the thing using the proper form where it was said, no, we've decided you're fucking gone. Like basically, I mean, paraphrasing, but that was essentially what was told to me. I got the almost chili on YouTube treatment on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I apparently, well, I'm not going to get into it. It was political. I think that when I get my Twitter back, I'm going to stay the fuck away from politics because it's just not much.
I swear to
Jesus. That's just a safe idea.
When I subpoena your information,
it was, let's put it this way. It was,
I'm going to dox you.
It was China. It was basically China. Oh my God, a Brazilian beaver. Hey, Welsh, Jesus Christ, Welsh. Thank you very much. Oh my God, I appreciate it. We gotta keep moving here because people are watching. They're gonna be like, he's just accepting donations. He doesn't even watch anything. But you guys have been great. Jadub. I butchered the fuck out of the J. I failed.
They all hurt. Those cuffs hurt every time, 100 times.
Oh my God.
So I'm just saying.
Well, okay, so you guys, there's enough people that member just now that apparently I have to do a makeup tutorial stream. So for the members, so I guess that's happening. So everybody, this month there will be a BeaverZER0 does makeup tutorials. I will buy the makeup. And we will do this. And I'm going to be blunt. I have no idea how to do makeup, but I will get a palette. I will get all of that shit, and we'll fuck around. And it'll be absolutely a gong show.
It'll be good. Yeah, it'll be good.
I mean, to be honest with you, I should have my wife do it.
Yeah.
And just get her on there doing makeup. I mean, we could do that. Maybe she'd do a better job than me.
Doing your makeup.
That's what I'm saying. Do my makeup.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I just.
People love that
Yeah,
shit.
we could try
Like,
it.
they'll fucking egg her on. Oh, do this, do that. It's great.
I want Cleopatra eyes. That's all I'm saying right now. Right now, everybody just know this. I'm gonna have fucking Cleopatra eyes. Okay. So you're gonna have the nice little swirl of black on the end.
Yep.
And then, but it's only for members
Cat
because
eye, right?
I can't scare the normies like that. Okay. So
No, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Well, yeah.
It's got to be the diehards that really want to see me be weird, and that's about as weird as it gets. Let's put it that way. But anyways, it's
like
funny.
when do we get to a place where you guys
Invite Minnie Manson to give you tips? I don't know. I saw Minnie Manson's makeup. I'll do my own. Thanks. I'm just kidding. No offense, Minnie Manson.
start to say, I want to be a cop. I want to make sure people are taken care of.
Your name
I don't wanna use these
Lola.
anymore. I don't want to use torture cuffs anymore. I've asked 100 cops to go to my channel. There's 700 videos. I'm not joking here. I'm really have dedicated the rest of my life to changing you guys.
I mean, saying there's 700 videos is a little bit disingenuous when you then half of them are live streams and all you're doing is saying the same thing over and over and over again in most of them. And then the other half of them are you threatening to kids with bone cancer and stuff. Oh my God. RuPaul will bitch slap you. Which one's RuPaul? I know that name.
RuPaul. She's drag queen.
Yeah, I know.
Like the original, well, not the original drag queen, obviously, but she was I think she was the first. She did the song Vogue, or not Vogue. God, I can't remember, but big time. You know RuPaul when you see her.
So it's a drag. That's not the right term. She is a drag queen, or he. Okay, but this is a man that is a drag queen, right? Like that's my terminology is right. Because in the pictures I see, it looks like the images on Wikipedia are of a man, but of course it says like is a well-known drag queen, American drag queen.
Right.
But you used her, so that's why it confused me. That's all. That's not a big deal. I don't care. Whatever somebody wants to be called, they get called. I don't really give a shit.
I don't remember. I can't remember if RuPaul prefers feminine pronouns. So I
No, it's all good. I was here. No, I was. Yeah, you know what it is. I was actually just checking. Does anybody know which the one I did the short on where? What is the name of the one that was doing the penitentiary and the guard line thing? I can't remember. That is a female, right? I have to check with people. And I mean that sincerely. I had a hard time
Georgia. Golly, which one is it?
Yeah, it's Georgia. Here, hold on. Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do.
Shit like that.
Yeah, guys. Okay, and I mean this sincerely. I mean no disrespect at all to the person in this.
So,
is this auditor a woman? I believe it's a woman. I thought I saw like what made out to be breasts. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm having a hard time because the voice to me is very neutral.
I got to walk down this road. Here, I'll show you real quick. I got to walk all the way down this road. It's probably about a quarter mile or so. Okay, as you can see, it says you are now entering a guard line of Coastal State Prison. Should be
11 minutes later.
No, nothing over there says guard line. So what?
She is a trans. Okay, so. But is it okay? So is it a she? Like, what is the proper? Because I think the name is in the description here. It's J-Town Press.
That's what it is, J-Town Press. Yeah.
So is J-Town Press? Because I honestly was trying to find out. So if I did a video, she's definitely a woman. She did audits with Georgia Transparency recently. Yeah, that's who she was with.
I'm gonna dox you.
So the proper thing for that would be woman, right? Then. That's all I'm checking. Yeah. Okay. No, I just wanted to make sure. And I mean this sincerely because I wanted to do a video and I was, my brain was having a hard time accepting that I thought it was supposed to be a woman. So, and this all sounds terrible and it's already been cut into a million fucking different out of context things. So I'm just going to keep moving. Yeah.
This sucks. This sucks. Cops are cracking down on DUIs. How are DUIs? How are DUIs? Never been
Night,
worse.
Gia. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate Dora's open corrections. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Sorry. Gia, I really appreciate the donation. It was really generous. Thank you very much for being here tonight and donating to the channel. It goes a long way.
Great. Hey, I'll be right back. I've got to go stir the chili for real.
Yeah, go stir that chili. All right.
And remember, we're the same age, about 1980, the first cop commercial. Cops are cracking down on DUIs. How's it going? 40 years later, how's it going? Like crap. The more people are, guys beating their wives, just take one of them has to go on a domestic. How's that working out? The empirical data says for the last 20 years, just arresting one of them because we get a call from, come back from the girl who got murdered, O.J. Simpson's wife from 1990, right? And so now you have to take one. But how well is that working? You take me, I beat my wife, I come home, I beat her worse.
Yeah, but I don't even. Yeah, that's right. Johnny's not here. I don't know if I'm waiting for somebody to talk, but that's absolutely ridiculous. So, what's the solution then? Nobody gets to stay in the fucking house? Like, I don't really understand. Normally, the reason that the women are the man is taken away is because men are, statistically speaking, if somebody's going to hurt somebody, especially in a domestic situation, it's likely going to be the male hurting the female. Now, that isn't always the case, but, I mean, let's face it, I would, without even knowing the statistics, I bet you it's in the 90% range. So, I mean, you got to take somebody. I mean, you look at cases like Gabby Petito, that's really unfortunate because they did that exact situation there and it still didn't resolve anything because, of course, he's right. They end up just back together in the same little trailer thing and away you go. So it's not like Chille's wrong, but like Chille has no answers for these things. That's what's just absolutely asinine. He's just a guy who runs around and basically screams about the problems of society, but doesn't actually offer real solutions. He offers these, I don't know, they look like solutions to his audience.
And she goes back to me. And you're like, dude, I just saved you, chick. I just came in, I beat you up, I pulled you out, now she's right back with me. So I'm trying to reach individual men. Because you are a man. You're a man. So I just want to ask you, what good do you think you're doing as a man? Because you're probably pretty close to retirement.
Says, ask Craig for CH and TY audits. He just got arrested for that. CH and TY audits got arrested for what? Sorry, for oh yeah, you're talking about when you say Craig, is that which channel are we talking about there? Is that for auditor?
Probably 5 or 6 years away. This is, I don't hate you guys anymore. I really don't.
Sorry you ever felt that way, man.
Oh fudge, are you kidding me, brother?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I got a video on my YouTube channel right after George Floyd was murdered. I've been studying law for 20 years.
You what?
I've been studying law for 20 years.
Oh god, I don't care about any of this.
I think to myself,
I think to myself, what a beautiful world.
Because you have that personality. You could just get them to, look, you got to come with me. Either I put you in torture cuffs and you come, or...
No, I see you saying CH and TY audits, but what did they get arrested for? He just got arrested for that. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to understand the statement. Oh, domestic violence and strangulation? Holy shit. I mean, I saw for Auditor Troll's post. I just hadn't had time to actually go and look at it.
And if you violate that, it's between you and the judge. I'm not even going to chase you. I got your ID. Go ahead. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, after a while, even if I beat my wife, I know I'm not outrunning you. And even if I do now, you're going to get me later. That's all I'm saying. So I don't respect this.
Even if you... what are you talking about? People get away all the time. Chille, what if you're in a stolen car? So, like, how am I going to know who the
crime,
fuck...
bro? Where's the crime if there's a stolen car? Where's the crime? Where's the injured party?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, Chille, like, so, oh, you're going to catch me eventually. No. In fact, people still get away with bank robberies occasionally.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, hell.
Like, it happens.
This one bank robber fucking hit my wife's branch. Well, not her branch, but the company, the bank that she worked for. They had like 6 or 7 that were hit by this group of people, and the only reason why they caught her is because she turned herself in.
Yeah, they have the people legit, like, to this day, like, there's even like Ocean's 11 style jewelry heists from museums that still occur and shit. Like, and this is completely different. It happened. So Canada made it. We have a mint here that makes currencies for lots of countries. There's a whole bunch of flags, like a lot of African countries, our country, a lot of countries. We produce currency. We have a currency right here in the city near where I live, actually. Like they X-ray people when they leave to make sure you're not stuffing dollars up your ass and stuff like that. But basically, no, it's a mint. It's a proper mint. No, like you go through fucking metal detectors on your way out and stuff like that to make sure you're not stuffing things in those places. And but basically, so it's a full-on mint. Well, they made a commemorative big gigantic coin made of pure gold and shit, and it was like a real coin.
Just asking for people to steal that shit.
No,
So
it
it's
was
like,
at a fucking museum in Europe. It was at like a prestigious, like we're talking like a high-end museum that you'd have like the Queen's fucking jewelry in and shit. And
right.
somehow,
No, I get it.
and it got stolen. Like, this was just a couple of years ago even. And I think last year there was a piece of art that was stolen, and just recently they found out a Van Gogh was fake because whoever took it, they did that thing where they just cut the fucking painting out or whatever,
right?
Or they take it out of the frame and they fucking replaced it with a fake one. And this is like just the other day they just discovered. They're like, you know, there was like, I don't know the story and I'm probably getting it way wrong, but it was like the kind of thing where like an expert was looking at it and they were like, this motherfucker's not real, you know, kind of thing. All of a sudden they start looking closer and then they're like, somebody fucking stole the real one. So somewhere along the way, somebody fucking removed the painting and took it out of the frame. And that's what I mean by Ocean's 11 style heist. Like, this shit still happens. Yeah, so, you know, to say that like, you know, you'll catch everybody, like, fuck, that's not how that works, Chille.
Yeah, they don't catch them now. They don't catch everybody now with it's just so stupid.
It's just funny because Chille, again, he offering, like I said when you were gone, he offering no solutions, but just reminding us of society's problems.
Yeah, the bitch of it is like, he thinks that if we ban torture cuffs, like criminals are just gonna be like, oh, you know, let me just go ahead and I'll just stop. I'll not run like a mad person because of whatever. I'll just fucking whatever. Nah, I'm gonna turn myself in. Oh, you have a camera? Cool. Let me turn myself in because the place I just robbed didn't have 30 fucking cameras.
Blue Bear told me that he didn't think that was the real Irish Demon. Actually, now that I think of it, I think Irish Demon is fucking wrenched on my channel, actually. To be honest with you.
What are we talking about?
Way earlier in the stream, there was an Irish Demon in the chats. And Blue Bear has said to me in DMs that he doesn't think that's the real Irish Demon because it's not talking like Irish Demon. And now that you mention it, I was pretty sure Irish Demon was a wrench on in my chats. So that was probably not the real Irish Demon.
You just said Irish Demon is a tool.
Well, he has it. No, what?
Nothing.
Yeah, Irish Demon is wrenched, says Charlie Welch. Exactly. And that Irish Demon wasn't wrenched. And I even looked at him and thought, why don't you have a wrench? But I never thought much of it because I was talking. So that's a good point. And by the way, before we move forward, Frayed Edges had a really good point up here too. So there was a gigantic maple syrup heist in Canada a few years back. Of course, it had to be maple syrup heist.
Of course, it has to be maple syrup.
So get this, okay? So the way there's a maple syrup, the way Canada has like a maple syrup board essentially. So it's kind of fucked up, but like, let's say I go to buy like fresh maple syrup from the store, like real maple syrup, Johnny, and I buy it. It's good. I'm just gonna make up a name: Hickory Farms maple syrup, right? Okay, so I buy Hickory Farms maple syrup, and I drive to the city and I buy Chinchilla Farms maple syrup, whatever. I'm just naming things. Those maple syrups will be generally like they're not like. How do I explain this? Hickory Farms and like Chinchilla syrup or whatever had to send all of their syrup to one place where it's all stored and maintained. And then when they sell their syrup, the syrup comes out of that place and gets poured into things and then they sell it. So what I'm getting at is you're not actually necessarily getting the syrup of what the label is on that. Their syrup went and joined all the other syrup. So because it's a syrup like collective, right?
Yeah,
so they have this warehouse that's so they have this warehouse that's literally like like this massive warehouse that's got security around and everything. It's full of barrels of syrup. Like now get this. They check the barrels by weighing them, Johnny. So they weigh the barrels, and that's how they know how much syrup, that the syrup's in the barrels and stuff. Because I think the syrup is also lighter than water, okay? So this is important, okay? The syrup is lighter than water. So they know what a barrel of syrup weighs. And they use the weight when they haul things along, how many barrels, they use the weight to confirm the barrels are full. Somewhere along the way, and it had to be organized crime, they accessed the fucking factory, or the warehouse, and they had to have done it, like there's security, there's cameras and everything, but they managed to, without anybody knowing it, they accessed the warehouse, and they managed to pump something like we're talking like a third of the building, essentially, of like Oh, it was a huge fucking amount. We're talking about a massive amount. And like, they pumped the barrels out, but how do you make sure you don't get caught? You fill them back up with water, and this is before Breaking Bad, I think. You fill them back up with the right amount of water to make sure that the weight is perfect.
The weight is right, yeah.
Just like they did in Breaking Bad, but that was before the show. And so they took the syrup out, they pumped it out, and then they poured water back into all of these barrels. We're talking thousands of fucking barrels. So then what happened is all of a sudden they started delivering these barrels. They bring them up, they lift them up on a fork, they weigh them, and they go, oh, they're the right weight. They send them off to the factory that's going to bottle it.
What?
And it's a fucking bottle of fucking water. It's a jug of water. Of like water with a little bit of fucking leftover maple, flavor from the barrel. So then, of course, that's when an investigation starts and everything, and they start discovering how many fucking... they start to his second channel. Yeah, but his second channel doesn't have that picture. Anyways, but yeah. So, anyways, that's if you can look into it, it's actually quite a. If it was you'd replace the syrup with honey. I think honey's. It's hard to determine which one of those is actually worth more pound for pound. Actually. Anyways.
I don't respect it. It doesn't provide a safety mechanism for people. It's a waste of a good man's time.
See, I disagree. I say that it's a good traffic control.
Frayed Edges, if you go look it up, I'm sure there's some documentaries.
Here, people see us, they slow
Oh,
down.
Gia left. She never got to see the thank you for the... did I even get it ready? No, I didn't. It's over here somewhere. I have that. Hold on. Here it is. Okay, hold on.
So it creates a safe driving environment for everybody else. So I see it on a different side.
You really think you're saving people's lives out here?
It's possible. I could say that we don't get a lot of collisions when we're out here because people will see us and slow down.
You get less collisions when you're out here?
I would say so. In my experience, I've been doing it for a little while.
How long? 20 years now?
For close to it.
Yeah.
But I would say that we do affect traffic. When people see a marked car or whatever car is sitting here, I would say it affects traffic. So I have a slightly different opinion than you.
And maybe your numbers back it up.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, we could put a camera on a pole here and get...
I mean, God forbid your numbers actually back it up. Fuck, Chille.
Right. Fucking idiot.
But if the numbers back it up, then why would we even... Like, that's the idea. Chille.
The man back in the office to studying and going after real criminals who have hurt people.
But we have people to do that too.
Yeah, but not on driving down the road.
Oh, Facty, these are the things that got to be talked about, though. Like maple syrup heists are fun. I'm telling you.
That's, I mean, obviously that's the biggest thing to ever happen to anybody ever.
I mean, it had to be fucking maple syrup, though. I mean, of course. Like, we got a million other products in this country. We make aircraft fucking parts.
Yeah, right.
We make no. It had to be no. Hey, did you hear about the big maple syrup heist, eh? Like fucking Jesus Christ. Like fucking. Why don't you just put a toque on the whole country, you know?
Right.
Fuck. Hey. A Chesterfield is a couch, God damn it.
You're not going to get them by park right here.
Chesterfield. I didn't know that was a word that people didn't say in America. You know what a Chesterfield is? Have you ever heard Chesterfield?
What's a Chesterfield?
Exactly. It's a couch.
Oh, yeah.
See, fucking Welsh News Network, he probably knows exactly what I'm talking about when I say Chesterfield.
It's like a love seat, right? We call it a love seat, right?
Yeah, exactly. We call them love seats too, but we can also call them Chesterfield sometime. It's like, because, I mean, I grew up, my mom would say, oh, on the Chesterfield. I'd say, I've said it too many times, it's starting to lose meaning, so we got to keep moving.
Lose meaning, yeah.
Yeah, it's like where you start, like, you're like, is that even the word anymore? I don't understand.
Highway patrol. So there's highway. How that people affect me. You know,
you can do that to any word, eh? If you've never done it, if anybody out there doesn't know what I'm talking about, just say a word to yourself. Sit there and you had to have. You're not human. You're not even I have questions on how much cognitive function you have if you've never done that, where you said a word too many times and you're like, I don't even remember what it means anymore, because it just lost every. It's just you start realizing I think it's you realize all it is a bunch of sounds you've strung together.
Pretty much. It's not even like a level of intoxication. You do it I do it stone cold sober.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll start saying a word over and over again. I'm like, man, that's weird now.
Next thing you know, like, how did we ever come up with the word taco? Oh, it's so weird. Taco.
Blood on other people as well. I've had people that have arrested things.
It's a maker of couches, like calling all vacuums vacuum hoovers.
Hoovers, yeah.
Yeah, but okay, wait. Hey, see, listen, this might be a cultural thing, because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think the average Canadian that uses the word Chesterfield knows that Chesterfield is a brand. Like, no joke. Like, I don't think we do. I think that we just know that that's what they call it. Like, wait, do you guys, Welsh News Network, do you guys, like, is that like when we call things Tylenol and shit? Or like Band-Aids? Like, we all call them Band-Aids. And Band-Aid is a brand. They're actually like adhesive. What is the actual name, Johnny? It's like adhesive. Adhesive fucking gauze or something like that, or adhesive strips or
some shit like
medical
that.
adhesive, wraps, or they've got a different name for it, but it's not Band-Aid because Band-Aid's a brand. But I will struggle to find a human in North America, anyways, that doesn't call them Band-Aid.
Right.
Adhesive
like
bandages.
or...
Thank you. I don't know why that was eluding me, Stephen Alley, but I appreciate it.
Later,
people who are out of control. Listen, there's going to be people who have to be shot and killed. I don't think we're living in some non-aggression principle utopia. What I'm saying though is, if you allow people to affect you, then the torture cuffs and the tasers and the attack dogs, canine attack dogs, we're 2022. I cannot get away from you. Not on some random stupid crime.
That is so not true. There's even videos right now of Hellcats just leaving fucking cop cars in the dust.
Yeah.
And motorbikes. I mean, shit, I've had friends that got pulled over by cops, and the cop was like, "Thank you for slowing down." Like, what was he saying? He was like, basically, it was like, "Thank you for allowing me to catch you."
Yeah.
It was basically what the cop said to him, and he didn't give him a ticket because basically the cop acknowledged that he probably didn't need to actually stop for him because there was zero chance that cop was catching him.
Right.
Because he was on like a super bike. He was on like a Kawasaki something or other. And the cop was like, I think the cop was going the other way, he said. And, he's pulled over because he said, I'm not about to get a fucking felony for a speeding ticket.
Right.
So, yeah.
I can't get away. The ring camera's got a system. You guys, I talk to cops so much, dude. You'll see yourself on video. Listen, when did you guys say, F these torture cuffs?
Are you reading something else?
No. I'm
Sorry, you're looking down. I didn't know if you were just listening intently or if you were like reading like your paycheck or something like that. I'm joking. It's a joke. I don't know if that's good or bad. You're like, God fucking damn it.
No, talking about the Ring camera system. Man, this motherfucker has obviously never used this shit because I've got a Ring. And I'm part of the whole neighborhood, whatever. You get like a million notifications. Oh, who's EP? Somebody broke into my house. They got him on camera. Who is this? And nothing fucking happens. You never get any. Nobody gets caught. It's so stupid.
So it's like a it's like a network thing for passing the information to cops when the cars. Well, the only thing is that can help them get a lot of information about because what they'll do is they'll create a profile of because they'll come back again, eh? So then they'll figure out with one set of things, they'll figure out that okay, they're in a black Ford pickup truck. And then, and then they're like, the next time it happens, they're like, well, the last time they drove out of town here. So now they know that this person over here has a camera at the end of their driveway. And then they'll go and talk to them right away before the footage is overwritten. And, hey, can we get the footage from your camera? We want to see. And then they confirm that they leave that way when they do it. And then, they build a profile for the person. And then one day they're sitting down the fucking road waiting for the guy to drive by in the night. And they pull him over or something. Right. Exactly. And so, they even said one time,
guess what? They still put that motherfucker in handcuffs because he obviously doesn't give a shit about, I'm not going to stop.
Yeah. Well, even in our town, so the new generation, everybody's like talking about the crimes on Facebook and nobody's calling the fucking police to report them.
Yeah, right.
So the police literally had the town hall was had people that were upset about the crime happening in town. They had a little town hall meeting and some of the people were like, they were getting all upset about, all this crime. And the sergeant who was there at the front was like, he's like, listen, he said, it's great that you guys all have your little Facebook groups that you're able to talk back and forth to. He said, but we're not in there watching your Facebook group. He said, he said, you have to call us and tell us when crimes happen. He said, because for instance, he said, if none of you tell us that something was stolen at your house, even mundane things, he said,
we're not gonna,
we don't think there's crime happening there. So,
he
said,
knocking on people's doors like, hey, did anybody steal some shit from me today? No? Okay, good. We're good. Let's go.
Do you know what they did here? They had so many people because we live in a Sleepy Hollow and people leave their cars unlocked or their keys in the car and stuff like that. So what they did eventually is they even did a nighttime thing. They waited till 2 or 3 in the morning and they went around town, which, I mean, let's face it, this is arguably not their job even. and they went around town with a stack of flyers, and the police went around town and opened doors on cars, and if they could open the door in your car, they left a flyer on your dash for you, basically explaining to you that the police had entered your car and like were able to open your car, and then it explains to you how there's been a lot of crime happening, and that the only way that you can help stop the crime from happening is by making it so the town isn't a soft target anymore. Everybody needs to lock their fucking doors on their cars and shit.
You know, I put this, my brother.
Because they get the garage door openers is what they're after.
Yeah,
they
right.
break into your car and they try to get your garage door opener, and then they'll steal it, hoping that you don't fucking notice. And then you're like, huh, honey, have you seen that garage door opener anywhere? And you just kind of forget about it. And then one day they case you, they find out when you're home, they wait till a holiday, and they just fucking open your garage door, and they go right in.
I was gonna say, it's my brother-in-law before he passed away. He was like, I never lock my doors, and I'm thinking, why don't you lock your doors? Talking about his car, he's like, well, because if somebody's gonna fucking break into my car, they're gonna do it one way or the next. They're either gonna shatter a window and then take my stereo or whatever it is I have in the car, or they're going to just open my. I said, I'd rather just deal with just a stolen radio, not a shattered window. But that kind of doesn't work.
It doesn't really, like, because most people aren't gonna, like, because he's right about the breaking the window thing, but they're just, most criminals aren't gonna break your window. They look in and unless they really want your stereo, they look in and they go, it's not big, because a stereo nowadays, I mean, you know, there was a time when a CD deck was a valuable thing, but I mean, who the fuck cares? You know, like, oh, it's a $300 CD deck. Oh my God, my stars. You know, how expensive would your deck have to be to actually warrant somebody wanting to break into your car nowadays?
I mean, I hope somebody breaks into my car.
There's probably some expensive shit. I'm not saying it wouldn't happen, but I'd be more concerned about when I lean on my Subaru's fucking trunk button and it fucking pops in my driveway.
Yeah.
And it's happened 3 times, and it's just sitting there with the trunk. The trunk fucking kicks wide open, and it's like, here's a subwoofer and 2 amplifiers just hanging out in the back of the fucking car. Just come get me. Like, it just sitting there in the rain, just hanging out with a little hood hanging over it, protecting it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I go, what the fuck? How long has this been open? Somehow I didn't get my shit cut.
There was one night that, and I usually do all the checks at the house when I go make sure all the doors are closed.
On the chat. Go ahead, sorry.
Sorry, there was one night where my wife left the garage door open, and I've got some expensive shit in that garage.
I had a phantom operation problem for a while where somebody else is like, I programmed it with this like Chamberlain fucking remote bullshit, and because of like the 1 year gap that it works with all Craftsman fucking garage door openers, but there's a 1 year period there where the technology doesn't line up, and they don't even say that on the paperwork. They just kind of, you know, if it happens, I guess we deal with it. So I ended up getting 2 brand new garage door openers from Chamberlain. Like literally the installation kit. We're talking like $500 a piece, like $1,000, because I called their support line and I'm like, my garage door opener is now just open when some fucking asshole down the road pushes his button. And it's phantom operation. It's a fucking safety problem. They didn't even, they're just like, take a picture of both the units, email to this email address, we'll send you new ones. Like $500 kits, because it's like, you just have a good lawyer would just fucking rip them apart, because now their technology allowed entry into your home, essentially.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, sorry, back to Chille. We're just talking. But we're here to talk. We love talking. What's up, the plot hole? Hey, Pat Gatta, how you doing?
What up?
Apparently I gotta start again. I can't read. Is it true Canadian car thieves bring your car back with a full tank of gas and a sorry note? That is awesome. I mean, you know, there's some catalytic converter theft happening here. I think that's happening everywhere, isn't it?
Oh fuck yeah, it's terrible. It's bad.
They just changed the rules with scrappers here because of that. They're like, you can't, like, used to be a significant amount of money, but now it's like you can't drop off a nickel's worth of fucking metal at a scrapper without them taking your information. And I think it's like catalytic converters are now, like, if you bring in catalytic converters, it's like, you better fill out this fucking form on where you got them. So, yeah.
They need to crack down on that shit.
Well, I'll teach you all, before we move forward, I'm going to teach you guys something you might not know. This is probably the same in America, because America and Canada, when it comes to these kinds of things, tend to be like this. if you rent a car and you go to return the car to the nighttime drop-off in the Hertz rent-a-car parking lot, let's say, just as an example, and, you know, they have just park the car in one of the parking spots and put the keys through the fucking little hatchway and your rental's done, right? You go to work the next morning, whatever. Well, if something's fucking stolen off that car, if somebody crawls into that car that night and steals the fucking catalytic converter, you're on the hook for it. Because they haven't taken acceptance of that vehicle yet till the next morning.
Right. Yep.
And it happened while it was still in your possession because your rental didn't end until they come to work. And so there have been lots of cases where the rental car places get fucking tagged. They take a bunch of fucking catalytic converters, and then the company's like, I mean, you rented the car, it's damaged. Like, and, you know, it's like, what the fuck?
So fucked, right? Because they have insurance that'll take care of all that shit, right? They do. It wouldn't cost them anything.
Yeah, it doesn't, because they do insurance. And technically here, you could probably claim insurance too for something like that. I mean, you'd be surprised what you can claim on your insurance policies and stuff like that. But a lot of times people don't. It makes your insurance go up. But, you know, there's things where, I mean, you'd be surprised what you can claim on your house, for instance. It's actually pretty staggering sometimes if you look at that contract.
Well, I mean, you did hear about that. You did hear about that lady who sued the insurance company of her boyfriend's car because she contracted an STD whilst they were having sex in her boyfriend's car. She got like $5 million judgment. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up.
Wait, she having sex with the boyfriend?
She had sex with the boyfriend in his car.
She got paid from the car insurance?
So she sued, and the court said, yeah, no, you have a case. I'm thinking that's fucking dangerous because about all these...
That's what?
That's
how many
wild.
STDs are passed around in cars? That's amazing.
Well, that, and then you got to think about how many STDs are passed around in houses. So if it's good for the car, why is it not good for the house?
Well, you're right, because that's almost precedent setting, because you could say, well, in such and such versus such and such, you know, like progressive versus, you know, Amy or something like that.
It's cerebral tackle. It may have been a one night stand, but it wasn't like, there was no like weird, you know, assault or anything.
No, I mean, it's like the woman who tried to sue the hotel when her husband's on their honeymoon, the toilet seat fucking moved and squashes her husband's balls or something.
It wasn't, I thought it was a restaurant, but I did hear that one too. Yeah.
It pinched it like rode over them and like fucking rolled them. And then of course it fucked his junk up. And then she sued the hotel company, was it? And it was because
I thought it was a restaurant. And I thought he was.
Oh, maybe it was a restaurant, but either way, she sued the establishment that it happened at. And like literally, like in the law, in the case, it was like the legal documents cited things like he was not able to pleasure her on their honeymoon and stuff because of the damage to his genitals. And that like it was like beautiful because it was like, this is amazing.
I remember this because he took a lot of heat because he wasn't even taking a shit. He was just sat down to pee. And they're like, well, if you're a man, why are you sitting down to pee? We don't believe your story. Because men stand up to pee. And he's like, look, I had a couple of drinks. I don't want to fucking piss all over the place. So I sat down.
Sometimes you got to sit down to pee.
Whatever. I don't care. I mean, I just thought it was funny because he took a lot of shit.
I do the man lean. I got the handprint on the wall. My wife fucking's annoyed about that greasy fucking hand spot on the wall. Like, fuck. You can't get rid of that.
Never goes. No, never goes.
There's also a spot on the wall where I spread too much, I guess, because my like knee rests on the wall. So there's this like, this because it's a white wall. It's just.
I think we should probably not talk about.
We're not talking about anything special. We're talking about a greasy knee patch.
Camera right here. I can talk to this guy. If he wants to run off, okay. There's going to be one.
You are fascinated by weird things. I have the sickest sense of humor you'll ever find. It's
guys are going to run, right? But none of you guys will take the mantle. None of you guys will take the reins.
Stevie, good night. My brain hurts. I'm sorry, Stevie. Yes. I don't know if that's my fault but we love you.
I say this to cops. I mean, 700 plus videos, right? I say this to cops all the time. When do you guys decide that you're going to say no more of these? I'm not putting these on another person. Because just so you know, I've already swore to God, I'll never put my hands behind my back ever again. I'm more than willing to go with you guys. You know, if I've done something so wrong, I need to be taken in. I'm damn near 50 here. I'm not going to. If you have to take me, okay, I'll go. I can't outrun you.
3 hour stream. We're not 3 hours. 1.5.
You're going to know who I am.
Oh no, we're 15 minutes into the video. It's all good. Besides, we have to do this, or else Chille will sue me.
Chill. Yeah.
And you never know, he might even win if you don't do enough of this. So
he might.
Put me in a chicken coop somewhere.
Well, if you don't do enough of this, he might. That's for damn straight.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, it takes you though. You said you allow people to affect you. Listen to what I'm telling you. You'll never see me again. You have the power to go in and tell your higher ups. Why can't we use the digital entertainment, even on a guy who's beat his wife?
No, he doesn't. You have the power to change everything that I can't change.
Yeah, so stupid.
I indemnify you, sir. Go forth and fight the beast.
Go forth and fight the good fight. So stupid.
Fucking, be my warrior.
Can't you say to him, you're caught, dude. She's got a black eye. You're coming with us
Chili
now.
will sweep the constitutional leg, says 11T.
Now, let me ask you a question, right? So Chile is going off here about somebody being like a spousal abuse, right? Okay. And you think that just saying, "Oh, here come the cops," you just beat your wife. We got a camera here. We got you now. Look, we got a camera. We got you on camera. You gonna come with us now? He just beat his wife. No, he's gonna come with you. Fucking, this guy's so stupid.
Well, not to mention, literally, like statistically speaking, the domestic disturbance issues are statistically speaking the most high likelihood of having a violent outcome with police.
Yes. It
is literally like at the top of the list.
Well,
domestic situations have the highest likelihood.
Yeah, because it's already a tense. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's already a tense situation with a lot of fucking passion. We're at the boiling point when you either have already tipped over or you are rapidly approaching the boiling point before you even call the police. By the time you call the police, let alone by the time the cops get there, shit could.
Or if other people have called the police, like, let's face it, people don't.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's heard an argument before. You don't just fucking, that's it, I'm calling the police. They're being awfully noisy next door. Like, usually by the time somebody else calls the police on you, they're like, it's escalated to a point where they're like legitimately concerned that something very aggressive is going to happen on the other side of the wall. And they're actually at a point where they're like, because who the fuck wants to call the police on their neighbor and be like, oh, sorry, neighbor, I thought you guys were you were about to beat your wife, so I just called the old police on you,
Yeah.
We can still be friends, right? Hey, are we still doing dinner next week, like a barbecue, right? No, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't just call the police on your neighbor. I mean, there's going to be somebody out there that does. Don't dare the internet to find a person. They'll do it.
They'll do it, yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, it's Chili's ideas. Again, indemnifying everybody around him to do his work for him because he can't. But he talks like he can. So far, his strategy is just to pull over and talk to individuals, all of different police forces and different backgrounds, and just hope that one of them picks up a torch and just fucking runs a few feet with it. Besides, the other thing is, last thought, Chili never follows up with any of these things. So even if the guy said, I'll look into it for you, Chili'd never look into whether or not the guy even did anything. He just moves on to the next cop. Hey, guys, go to your town hall.
Torture cuffs and the taser. Or this camera right here has got your face. Here's your ID. The judge, Judge Crawford down the street. He's gonna know who you are. Why can't we get to that? But all you guys say the same DS to me. It's above my pay grade. It's our policy. Well, the time to change the policy and time to up your pay grade. Do you see what I'm saying to you? The moment I was putting torture cuffs at 18, I hated cops forever.
He doesn't care.
He's like drinking and walking.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He doesn't care right now. He's just like, fuck's sake.
Besides, you can technically hold on a minute. Chili's story is that he got cuffed because he was drunk walking down Alaska
When
road.
I find out who you are, I'm going to dox you.
Here you go. You get special individual Chili.
When I subpoena your information and I find out who you are, I'm going to dox you.
So the thing is, like, okay, so Chili got picked up while he was walking down the road. He got cuffed. Okay, so
right.
Did you even get a ticket, or did they just cuff you to? And the other thing is, like, something tells me you might have been able to get through that situation without being cuffed, but maybe the officer felt there was a reason to cuff you. Like, maybe you were argumentative a little bit. Like if the cop pulls you over and he's got a big, because Chili was probably a fairly muscular guy. I mean, let's face it, we've seen pictures of what he looked like. So he was probably fairly well toned, and that's, you know, when a guy's strong. I mean, let's face it, the cops got to be worried about that a little bit. And then next thing you know, Chille says, "Oh, what? I've just been drinking." He gets all shitty with him. I'm not gonna leave you uncuffed now. I'm gonna cuff your ass.
Yeah,
because now you. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying we're gonna take precaution. We're gonna make sure that you can't fucking wail on us.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cuff you just for my officer safety. And then
there's a lot of safety issues because here's the thing. This is what people don't understand. I get it, right? It fucking sucks to be put in handcuffs. I've been put in handcuffs a few times in my life. It sucks. It's not cool. It's a kind of a degrading thing, and it does, right? It's uncomfortable, but it's not like, oh my god, I'm causing so much pain. It's uncomfortable, but they have to do it because they don't fucking, especially when they're assessing a situation, they don't know what's going on. You could have all types of weapons on your person.
So my dad, oh, you froze for a second. He was an OPP officer. He's retired these days.
Yeah.
Now, he got a pair of cuffs. Like, they had cuffs, obviously. But there was a pair of cuffs, I guess, that were kind of beaten up and they were going to get thrown away. And my dad kind of like snuck them out of the office and brought them home. Wasn't for him and mom. It was that there was a party occurring in the basement, and it was a gag gift for somebody.
Right. Okay. It was for your dad and your mom.
It might have been. I don't know. I imagine the fluffy
ones. They were just
telling
me that because they were just telling me that because they didn't want you to have those type.
There was an active party happening at the house. Okay, so the story lines up. But anyways, and whatever, I don't care. But either way, well, they didn't have a key for it. So hold on, let me finish. So as a child, I'm like 7 or 8, maybe 9. I'm like, oh, handcuffs. Rick. And then my dad comes up to get the handcuffs for the gift, and I'm like, look. And he immediately goes, oh, no. And he comes over, and then the next half hour was him picking the handcuffs to get me released from them, like old-fashioned style, feeding a little piece in there and picking up the little locking latch mechanism to try to release the cuff or whatever, because he didn't have a key for them because they were an older type and stuff like that. And I get it was just supposed to be a joke. So, and then when he gave him the gift, he's like, now don't put them on because we don't have a goddamn key for it. Because, of course, I was upstairs all like, ah! I mean, and maybe it was for my mom. I don't know. I would have hoped they'd have a key, though.
Maybe.
Oh, that's not the right window. That's a black window.
Jeez. Stephen Alley got it. Good job, Stephen Alley.
Yeah, you know me. Where's this one? Oh, he also got in a fight while drunk. Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing. And by the way, did he get cuffed and not ticketed? Because he doesn't mention getting a drunk public intoxication. He just talks about getting pulled over and cuffed. Or does he get one? See, sometimes my dad told me that they would often pick people up who were drunk in public because they were on a park bench passing out and they were going to freeze to death.
Yeah.
And so he would go pick them up, and he said they'd spit at him. They'd say, oh, you're just picking me up, blah, 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 because of this or that and all that stuff. And they'd be horrible to them or whatever. And meanwhile, they didn't even ticket them. He's like, literally, we drove them down to the police station. We put them in a warm cell. We gave them drink, like water. We made sure they were taken care of. And we just literally opened the door and released them like birds in the morning. And he said they would still, every time you picked them up, they would just be the same, like, you just picked me up for this reason or that reason, and all that stuff.
Yeah,
but of course, they had a job to do. They had to make sure these people didn't die on a park bench.
Right. There was a smaller town. I think it was when I was in Minnesota. Somebody was telling me about the police would do that. They would just go in wintertime and round people up. And because we were talking about the drunk tank where I'm from, drunk tank means something different here than it does up there. We're like, yeah, no, drunk tank up here is just when they go.
Well, we didn't probably have a drunk tank because it's such a small town. So I think what they did is they literally just gave him a cell.
Well, no, it's the same thing, right? Essentially,
the drunk tank is just a bigger holding cell, isn't it? Like,
right. Yeah, exactly. It's just a giant.
Yeah, but see, around here, because there's not enough people at any given time to actually have a holding cell, they would just take you down and give you your own individual cell. So there'd be like a cot and a toilet and all that stuff and everything, but they just throw you in there and say, have a good night. And most people just sleep it off and walk out the next day. But of course, you know, and they did. He said, shit. He's like, we didn't even ticket most of these people. He said, we just picked them up, put them in there, you know? Anyways.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to drive a car. I knew better, no DUI. The cops pulled me over and put me in torture cuffs for having some drinks when I was 18. I was guilty.
He didn't just have cups.
Anyways, I got nothing against you. I just wanted to pull over and have this like honest talk.
That's why to pull over and waste your fucking time.
You can feel my ire. You know, I'm like, I don't like this, and I'm a crotchety old man here in a couple years. So
you're a pretty crotchety old man now.
What's that?
I don't understand. Yeah, I'm weird. That like I'm weirded out by that. Well, I'm weird too. That both statements are true.
Cops, you talk like lawyers.
Lawyers, judges, you name it. I'm suing a bunch of people right now. I got 2 bad cops in Ohio. I got a judge I'm working on right now.
And you haven't made a gain on any of it. Not a single thing. Not one of them has made any progress at all. They're all stalled and they're in different states of disarray.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is, if he didn't try to sue everybody on the fucking sun, too, I mean, shit, if the guy could literally just pick one and stick with it, he might actually get something accomplished.
I doubt it, because I think the reason why he has to do it is because he's so stupid.
Wow, I mean, he's an alpha.
And the system. And upon your look of a human being, I have empathy, compassion, and love for you. And I hate.
We should juxtapose that with him wishing bone cancer on your children, Johnny.
Way, can we use a Velcro strap and tie it to their belt? Strap it to their belt. I created a Velcro strap, 7 foot long. You goes around someone once, you can't get out. You're like a Scooby-Doo, you know, where they wrap it around. Looks silly.
Velcro strap. It's the giant Jock Sock Extreme.
Oh my god, a 7 foot fucking. Oh, this guy's so stupid.
He went to a craft show and just got a fucking Velcro strip and then just, look, I can spin myself up in it. So now they're on the side of the road and they're like coiling them up like they're a fucking spider wrapping up a prey.
Right. I can't get out. It's so stupid.
That's gonna be so fun in the cop car while you're stretched out awkwardly over the fucking seat. They're trying to buckle the seatbelt over you because you're like a board. Oh my god!
I just
Chili, can you show us your shoes? I want to make sure they're not Velcro. I just want to see your shoes for a minute, like Rainier Wolfcastle, and he's like, at second glance, these appear to be loafers.
Yeah.
Remember the old fucking Simpsons? He's like, hey, your shoes are untied. Takes him like half the day to figure out they're loafers.
Yeah.
Oh man. Good times.
Oh jeez.
Hey, hold on. Before we move on, we got to do something important here. Okay. So this is Gina left, and Gina, this is to you, Gina. If you watch the rest of this, Gina, this is for you and for everybody else. Not those dirty fucking cows, though. Gia? Oh,
it's not Gina. It's Gia.
I watch a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm sorry. It's a good show. Sorry, Gia. Just like, that's it. I take it back. I don't want to donate. But no, this isn't for those dirty, limey pounds, okay? And I'm sorry about that, okay? Because this is an American money joke. Yes, your dirty, limey pounds happen to be worth about as much as an American dollar right now, basically. So, well, actually, they used to be worth more than that, weren't they? Yeah, they're having a rough time right now.
Or the pound.
No, those were pounds, I'm pretty sure. They didn't have the E, the little funny E. That's how I can tell the difference. One's an L for loser. No, I'm kidding. I'm just fucking, he knows I'm not serious. Are you kidding? I love my European friends. All of them. See, I didn't say, oh, no, wait, they're not part of Europe. Or they're not part of the Euro. They're part of Europe. I hate politics.
Yep.
$1.83 American.
Oh, no, it's fast. We can't do this fast. It loses it.
3 cents American. What are we going to get with that? Gotta love that exchange rate.
Yeah, we pause for copyright reasons.
Yeah.
We fast forward just a little bit. There we go.
Dinner is served. Would the masters care for anything else?
I think we're good. Thanks.
Oh, a nickel.
A nickel.
Oh my God, it's an American nickel.
You see this? I quit. I open my
He's opening his own goddamn hotel with that fucking nickel.
Right.
Excuse the language. Yeah, that's right. Nickel. That was the American nickel, everybody. So thank you. We're not leaving yet, but thank you for the American nickels. And I guess for the pounds, too. I love you guys.
Beaver loves a pound.
I love a good pounding. Oh,
Good
Johnny.
pounding.
That was actually a stellar joke, by the way. That was actually really solid. It took me a second, and then my brain went, "Yeah, that was 100% solid."
But it works.
Have you demoed it?
Oh, that's not loud at all. Sorry, the other clip was quiet. That's a little loud.
Not yet. I'm going to do that right now. That's what I'm heading to right now. For society, it's time to change this. This doesn't help us. We need to go.
I disagree.
Of course, because it's your life.
Yeah.
You're putting your life
Even his pants fly as Velcro.
It should be life.
He's got special. They're made by Oshkosh Bagosh. Actually, his entire outfit is he's custom ordered Oshkosh Bagosh clothing. It's like Chilli edition. It's got little Velcro patches on everything. His pockets are Velcro, and he's like, "Here, this is where I put my trifold." Slides it out of the breast pocket.
Guys, the trifold goes here.
Oh my God, Chilli brand Oshkosh Bagosh. Everything's Velcroed.
Why?
Velcro
because you have control of
waistband.
power over others, and that's a huge responsibility. That's your whole life. You are the shepherd.
I understand what you're saying there.
You are the shepherd.
What I'm saying is, it's not me as a person. It's my job. It's what I do. Yeah. Like, but me as a person, I am a man. I have a family.
Yeah, of course.
So it's that I'm a good person. And most of the people that I work with, not most, all the people that I work with, I can speak for my group of guys that I work with are good people.
Well, they put torture cuffs on people, so we got.
Oh yeah, Chilli put a buzzing sound in there, so
Yeah,
must be true.
Because must be true. Must be.
Heads up, we've detected copyright content. You're so behind the times, YouTube is studio.
The caveat. That's the whole thing. You can say that, but that's not true. You guys use torture cuffs on people. That means there's a problem with you. You can't see, and every single cop. I had a cop yesterday lied to me and say, I put cuffs on people and never had any complaints. Okay, you just lied to me. I've seen 100,000 cop videos. Almost on every one of them.
You've not seen 100,000 cop videos.
Well, yeah, well, that statement alone was its own joke, but that's just. Hey. I saw videos where people bitched, so everything I say is fact. Hey man, I've been lurking in the background since back in the day when you were brainy. At least you're still funny. Aw, Juan, that's such a nice comment. Juan Mojito. Oh, you know what? I got a joke for you now. Hold on.
Oh man, these are
you're gonna get doxed though, just so you're ready.
Not a couple of them, most of them.
Just be aware that you're about to. What the fuck? Where'd I put that? There it is. Yeah, that's not what I wanted.
So he lied to me. And
Hey, Juan, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Here, let me get on camera. Hey, thank you very much. $10 donation is huge in my world, so I really appreciate it. Honestly, I can't thank you guys enough for just being here, possibly hitting the like button if you hadn't. And then, other than that, honestly, just there's 200 people in here. You're all awesome. So
When I find out who you are, I'm going to dox
get
you.
Special doxing here.
I swear to Jesus.
This.
When I subpoena
I
your
hope you know that
information
Chili's coming for you
and
now.
I find out who you are.
Enjoy this. This might be the end of Chili hanging down on a rope, everybody. I don't know what Johnny's going to tell me afterwards.
I already told you. I sent you a message.
Oh, did you? Fuck, where is it?
Yep.
We got messages in here?
It's in Discord.
Oh, what? No, okay, that's fair enough. But I have I guess.
I know.
That would be no, you never know. Yeah, no, you're right. Let's not give them the idea, but you never know. But anyways, Juan, thank you very much. And then what was I going to get ready? Oh yeah, Mojito.
If you listen carefully to what that person's saying, I'm hurting. He's innocent until proven guilty, even with his wife with the black eye. And what about, is there a way to bring him in without putting him in torture cuffs?
I look forward to seeing your Velcro cuffs. Would you have with you?
No, but you're not a hateable guy. Now, don't get me wrong, you could be a sadistic prick.
There we go.
Good Lord.
I don't think it's a gay drink. Mojito.
I didn't remember him saying the first part. That's funny, but anyways, it just made me think of Brian when he was like mojito.
Yeah, mojito.
Who tortures people? I don't know you. I hope you're not. See, even the look in his face, he's like, come on, man, I don't torture people. But I'm not trying to be mean to you.
Yeah, because he thinks you're a fucking idiot.
He knows he's an idiot. He doesn't think. He's like, at first, when the conversation first started, 20 minutes ago, he's like, man, this guy might be an idiot. Now he's even, this guy's a real fucking idiot. He's way
He was
past
like, man,
that point.
he's like, at least this guy doesn't have red Sally Jesse Raphael glasses. Man, if this guy had red Sally Jesse Raphael glasses, nobody would take him seriously.
Nobody.
Is he wearing headphones right now? Oh, he's not wearing headphones though. So hold on. Does he have his headphones on at the beginning?
No, he doesn't.
It's almost like he knows if he approached the police officer while wearing headphones and driving a car, that he'll get fucking in trouble for having headphones on while driving a car. I don't know of a municipality where you're allowed to wear 2 earphone head covers while you drive a car. It's literally, I believe it's deemed a safety problem everywhere.
Yeah, there none that I know of in the States.
Don't get me wrong. I know you can play music in a car legally loud enough to like rattle the windows out of it. And it makes zero sense that you couldn't cover your ears because at that point, nobody's hearing anything.
Right.
But it doesn't change the fact that you're technically not allowed to do that. But he does it all the time.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But this is how my people feel. And it's half of us now. It's 50-50 now. Now it's gone down to the last Gallup poll, 52% distrust cops, 48% trust cops. But that just hemmed up, by the way, in 2022. After George Floyd calmed down, now it's back to 50-50. People aren't announcing that on my side, but that's the actual new number. It's 50-50 now.
50-50 America?
Yeah. The Gallup, G-A-L-L-O-P, they do a poll every year about trust for police. In 2020 with George Floyd, it was down to 48-50. And then it was 49-51 in 21. And then now it's at 22, it's 50-50. People who trust cops don't trust cops. So
is that even a real number?
I would have to double check. I would have to double check that because, and those Gallup polls are questionable.
How you phrase a question can affect a poll grade.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going to go with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like one time Team said one to me where he said something about, it was like a person went up and they said something about what percentage of crime is done, like it said something about like X many percent of whatever crime is done by African Americans or X many percent more than whatever is done by African Americans versus white people. It was something like that. He wasn't agreeing with it, obviously. Hold on.
I'm gonna dox you.
Welsh News Network donated £2 through Super Chat. Johnny, did you tell him about the likeness issue?
No.
Well, yeah, but no. Well, I already thought about the likeness issue. Using his likeness? Fuck his likeness. Yeah, we'll talk about that one. But what was it? It was
yeah, the way they word questions.
And it was what it was is one way it makes it sound like it was way more percentage, but it was like, no, if you actually think about what they were saying, it was like, no, it adds like 2%. And I can't remember what it was, but it was basically like a perfect example of how you could say something a certain way, which would make people think one thing.
Right.
But if you actually really break down what was said, and then the person could be like, oh, I never said that. I said this. And this is what I intended to mean, and that's the words that came out of my mouth. But they know damn well that the way they stated it made people think something different.
Right.
So, and that's done all the time in polls. They just slant the question. One of the polls for the truckers was like, what percentage of Canadians agreed with the truckers? But it was like. But I looked at the question, the way they worded the question, it was like, wait a minute, this doesn't talk about how many people agree with the truckers. It's like how many people, I can't remember, but the way they worded the question, it didn't make it say what they thought it said. It was a completely different message. But because I can't remember them, it's a fucking wasted topic.
You're actually, what's crazy about you is you actually allow the words that I say to affect your heart, which is, dude, you're 1 out of 10 cops right there, dude.
I mean, Raven Darkstar makes a really good point, actually, I guess. I dated a deaf girl once. And you're right. She could drive the car just fine. I mean, she couldn't hear shit. So, you know, I guess, yeah.
Hey, how do I share a screen on here?
Can you do that?
I don't know. I'm asking. If I can't, then I need to send you something.
I don't see your window. So is there not a button for it, possibly?
I don't see one. Hold on.
Well, you have like a display window in front of you.
What?
Well, you're looking at a screen that's my screen, but if you put your mouse cursor over the thing, there's usually like, I think there's buttons that pop up at the bottom.
Yeah, I can hang up on the call. I could, turn the camera off like so. Turn this. That's it. Yeah, it's all right. That's not a big deal.
I was just curious. Can you? Either party can use the vMix desktop catcher input to share on screen. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out separately. vMix is a
not a big deal.
beast. What were you going to share?
This thing I'll send it to you. Hang on.
Just send it my way.
When I find out who you are, I'm going to dox you.
I don't know if you're here, but if you are, welcome to the team. Subscribe.
When I subpoena your information.
Yay! Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Welsh News Network, you've been awfully generous too tonight. I really appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Oh, and I'm just realized Johnny's not on again.
That's okay. They don't want to see me anyway.
Like Irish Beaver here.
Irish Beaver. Whoa.
Irish Beaver.
There you go.
Pretty good porno that's got some Irish chicken.
Whoa.
What? We're all fucking adults here. Porn is a thing. It happens, okay? Porn happens.
It does happen.
Prawn happens, okay?
Prawn
I'm sorry,
happens a
YouTube
lot.
algorithm. I still want to be monetized. Let's see. When did this happen?
Oh, what I sent you?
Yeah,
was today.
was this like today? 7 hours ago? Okay, oh my God. What's the best movie that came out this year? In my opinion, Top Gun. Horrid when. Okay, so this is Chille responding to Kyle Rittenhouse. That's amazing. How in the world? This is crazy. What the fuck is happening? It's like we're living in a simulation.
Did you read what he said?
I'm about to. Is it something I can't read on here? Let me read it first.
You can probably read it on here because we're definitely criticizing his point of view on this. So.
Whoa! Really?
Yeah.
Have we? Fucking Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will put that on the screen. Holy shit. What the fuck, Chille? Chille, you're just fucking everything up, Chille. Like
you really don't help your position.
It's like Chille's about as smart as Kanye when it comes to fucking opening his mouth, I'll tell you, piping things down. Fucking that's a whole different ball game if you haven't seen the shit that Kanye's been talking about. But we're not gonna touch that one with a 50 damn foot pole.
Yeah.
That'll be a whole different stream. Kyle Rittenhouse.
Did you hear him defending certain 1930s German soldiers?
Yeah, no. Dude, he literally made Alex Jones go, okay.
Yeah.
Well, like Alex Jones was like, okay, holy fuck, he just said that.
Yeah.
You can tell, even Alex is like, we got to go to commercial. They threw it to commercial right away. Oh my God, it was amazing. Okay, so if anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, there's been some anti-Semitic things. I don't want to fucking say that word even.
Yeah, right.
The algorithm picks that up, but starts with an S, etic things said by Kanye.
Anti-people who didn't like Jesus.
Anti-Star of Davids.
Yep, anti-Star of Davids. There we go.
Yeah. They were like, well, he denied. He did HCAST denial.
Yeah.
HCOST denial.
Yep.
So, anyways, everybody go seek that footage out. It is, you just type in Alex Jones and Kanye. Into, and then the other one to look at is Tim Pool and Kanye.
Yeah.
If you watch those two things, you'll know what we're talking about. And honestly, that is a whole cesspool of sensitive topic for YouTube. So we're just going to not touch that
Judy
one.
You Got This makes a great point. Says when Alex Jones is a reasonable voice in the room, you know you're in trouble.
It's exactly what Philip DeFranco said. He said shit that even fucking made Alex Jones look like the sane one. By the way, that little fucking turd Nick Fuentes tagging along with Kanye, like just the most. You know that's Nick Fuentes' little wet dream following Kanye around. The way he got up and left with Tim Pool. Anyways, left Tim Pool's thing with him. Top Gun's, okay, so Rittenhouse says, what's the best movie that came out this year? My opinion, Top Gun. Delete Lawz. Top Gun sucked awful horrid when she is holding the Top Gun fighter pilot in the boat and helping him feel secure. Hey, by the way, this might be a spoiler. Secure while boating? Which one are we talking about? When they went on the little pleasure cruise in the.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so fucking. Oh my effing God, she literally is behind him as he steers the boat steers like a lost puppy. Hashtag awful. Women are not physically alpha to men. When will this stop? Oh my God, fucking.
Yeah.
Whew, there's a lot to unpack there, everybody. And by the way, I read that like a child learning to read. So I apparently I'm having a hard day. But beyond that, yeah, this is actually something that he put on Twitter, everybody.
Just
like Chille, we don't need to even try is the problem. Like that is, and then to say that you're not
those things.
I mean,
you're
that's
not misogynistic and you're not.
That's pretty. I was gonna say like that speaks a lot to your character there. You know, I really like it when my wife comes up behind me and gives me a hug and like secures, gives me comfort, from whatever angle she's standing at. I feel I get confidence from the power, the strength that the love from my wife gives me. So I mean, I just don't understand how that makes you not alpha to be in a relationship and to, you know, basically allow somebody else to be part of your rock structure.
Yeah.
It's so weird. In fact, to me, it's the opposite of it. He's afraid to open up to people. Like he can't even let them in. Anyways.
Commander Darkside says there was that female police officer that arrested him at the protest. She was definitely the alpha in that situation.
No, team, he has 2. This is definitely his other one. Yep. Team's saying he doesn't think that's the Delete Lawz, but Delete Lawz has 2. In fact, for a while there, he was tweeting back and forth at people from both of them like it was weird. He would reply, he would tweet something and then reply with the other Twitter and stuff. No, that's him too. He's got 2 of them. And in fact, that's the image he uses for most of his socials, actually, his other socials. That's his image. That's the same image he uses on Instagram and on Facebook, is that face.
I mean, it's possible that could be, you know.
No, I'm telling you, well, I mean, maybe, but possible. That's the same Twitter he's been tweeting from, though.
Yeah, I mean, it looks
because when he got banned on one, he was responding to people on the other.
Right.
Here, let me bring it up in incognito here because it doesn't let me. Oh yeah, I can't do it that way. Hold on. Twitter delete Lawz, because if you look, he has other posts too. Like, because which one's that one? That one's is delete.
Hey, Team Skeptic, don't do your shocker stream tomorrow. Do it on Saturday. You'd be my best friend in the whole world. Because once you start that shit, you'll be on for like 48 hours, and the rest of us will just be back here like, man, we should have come up with that shit first.
Because there's deleted underscore Lawz. That's funny. That's not him. So this one is the delete Lawz. Okay, so hold on. I can put that in here. At delete Lawz. He can't block me on there because I don't have a Twitter.
Don't have a Twitter. Let's take a look.
I think the Chinese had something to do with my Twitter being deleted. Actually, all jokes aside, if you know the last thing I tweeted is, you'd actually believe me. So, I'm not going to lie to you, actually. It's 100%. I was tweeting at the Chinese Canadian Embassy quite a bit at the time. Yeah, this is one of his channels, because let's see.
Yeah.
Because here, let's check it out. I wonder if he deleted that. Let's see here. Why do people cheat on their partners? Sex.
Good Lord.
Yeah, wow.
What
Bruh. I love... What? Dude, did you really just write that in bracket, like in quotes? Look at... They murdered our boys in World War II. What, dude? You just lost. But he's still. Oh, Nazis. I thought he typed something else. Maybe I'm the racist. I'm an anti-police state freedom lover. See, anyways, this is. But where's that tweet? Did somebody find that one? When was that? Today?
I'm looking at because it was repeating. He was responding to.
Yeah, you can go to tweets and replies is what you can do.
Oh yeah, that's.
It's gonna tell me I need an account soon because I'm not logged in.
Probably. I'm looking right now because.
Holy shit, he's tweeting so much.
Yeah.
I had 300,000 subs on TikTok. Deleted my entire account. That's him. That's him just bitching about his fucking TikTok still.
Yep.
I just removed Kanye West from my playlist. Hashtag cancel. Hashtag bone cancer for kids.
Wait. Did you really say that, or was that you? I'm looking at that tweet.
He what? Removing Kanye?
No, the other part.
Well, I was a joke. I was just saying hashtag. He's removing Kanye, but he said.
Oh no, it was right there underneath that. Right underneath that, I just removed Kanye.
Oh yeah, right there. There it is, right there. Yep, there it is, right there. There's the tweet right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So, wow.
Good Lord.
Let's see the responses. Oh my God, what is wrong with you? You realize you said that in public on the internet, right? Other people can read it. You really have some despicable views. Go away with your misogyny and hatred.
Yeah.
Oh my God, hold on. The question wasn't how do you say I hate women without saying it? That's kick. That's fucking kick. I love Twitter because you can't get away from it in Twitter because it's just Twitter's a place where you just go where opinions go to die. It's basically what happens on Twitter.
Yeah.
Look at this.
You can never. Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God. It says it really doesn't take much for a girl, me, at a 110 number or 110 number, I don't know, to take down a grifter who is addicted to steroids potentially. One arm pull and poof.
Yep. That's the old pound sign. Remember, the Octothorpe, after it was called Octothorpe, was called the pound sign. That's why I've always said the hashtag Me Too.
110 pound? Oh, I see what they're doing.
You're not listening.
I am.
Fucking, it was a great joke.
I was just finally registering.
No, it was a great joke, and you fucked it up. Jesus Christ. You got to put your beaver self in the beaver corner, okay?
What? Keep going. I didn't break it up because I didn't hear it.
I was saying that the Octothorpe, which is that number sign, right, was at the second iteration was called the pound sign. That's why I always say the hashtag Me Too really didn't think that through.
Pound Me Too? Oh my God, that is funny. See? You just had to re-land the joke. It was all good. Oh my God, that's funny. Pound Me Too? That's funny. You're stupid. I enjoyed it. I could say you're a stupid twat. Yeah, that's Twitter. Let's see. Coming from the beta who is owned daily by a woman. How's that lawsuit working out for you? Looks like the judges owned you as well.
Yep.
Oh my God. Look at this. Oh my God. This is amazing.
Yep.
Oh my God. Moderator off with their heads. Now that's funny. Chilli DeCastro pretending he knows anything at all about women. The closest you've been to a vagina was the day you were born and when you see your reflection. Oh my God. That is amazing. Who did that? This is potentially important. Okay. This is potentially important information. So I have saved that for posterity. We'll do a couple more of these and then we'll shift away again here. I want to show Direct D real quick before we end the night here because Chili's almost bled out there anyways. Bled out. Good terminology, eh?
Yeah, he's done.
They're like, he's coming to kill me now. They said bled out in his stream. He's definitely indicating and then he'll try to get a protection order against his mother for some reason. And his unborn children. You saw that in the fucking protection order, right?
No, I didn't. I try not to read too much of
It
that shit.
had a bunch of wording in there that basically encompassed everything, including things that don't exist, like family members that he doesn't have. The mad cow disease has hit his brain. Anyways, all right. The rest is like Binance tweets and shit.
Oh, did you see?
Also,
Speaking of dumb fuckers, we can be done with this dumb fucker. I gotta go out here in a minute. But did you see that dumb fucker, Liver King?
Oh, okay, but I don't know what happened. So I've heard something about the Liver King. I know I saw like what's his voice critical talking about it.
So you know,
he said something funny. He said he has more sauce in him than a Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, dude's fucking. He's geared up, right? For the longest time, forever, ever since he became a thing, everybody's like, dude, you're on gear. He's like, no, I'm all natural, 100% natural. It's just my supplements and eating bull testicles and all this shit. I'm thinking, dude, everybody knows you're on gear. You don't get like that without gear.
It's actually impossible. You can't maintain that.
No, I mean, especially at his age. Yeah, especially at his age. Well, fucking his emails with his doctor who prescribes him all the fucking gear was released. And it was like, no, it was not his doctor. I forget, his supplier, whoever it is, but like, yeah, here's your stack. This is a stack that you need to take. Stack of this. And like, you get all these fucking guys who like,
it's like human growth hormone. It's all kinds of shit.
All that shit, right?
Yeah,
so you get these bodybuilders are like, see, we told you this motherfucker's on gear. Here, I can tell you exactly what this shit is because this is the stuff that I use and whatnot. They're going through all these little you know, it's not even clever. It's not even cleverly hidden because everybody's like, "Yep, that's this right here. This is a steroid. Yep, this is a steroid."
Well, they all use the same chemicals because this is the one that bulks and this is the one that does this, and you use these chemicals for that. It's no different than anything. You got all these different supplements, and they all have a specific thing they're targeting. And shit, I had a friend who did weightlifting in high school, and he pissed orange. Like, I'm not joking when I say he pissed fluorescent orange. It was. I was like, dude, and he's like, yeah, I've been taking a lot of supplements. He was doing creatine.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably using creatine because that'll.
I took a little bit of creatine. The creatine is not bad in like very small. Like if you use it as an actual.
Really careful with that shit. Yeah, drink a lot of water.
The problem is that everybody's fucking shaking 3 times a day and shit. And
so Goblin's Raver says, gear. Can you explain gear? Gear is just another term for drug. In this instance, when they talk about gear, they're talking about steroids.
Yeah. Oh god, injections. Just I can't handle it. I don't do injections. I also don't do that fucking sudden cramp I got on my side.
Oh yeah. Oh, Team Skeptic. Yeah, you might be right. All I saw was a part of the email. Again, I haven't looked super deep into this because I just don't give 2 shits about the Liver King. I just thought it was funny. He got busted fucking bullshitting. But
we don't know
from him to his peeps where he's talking about this is the stacks that I use. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, that's crazy. Well, here, before you go real quick.
Yep.
Have you seen what Direct D's been doing now?
I have not. I've been stupid busy with film stuff.
Well, so he got basically his license taken from him. Okay, so what actually took his license was I kind of agree with D, but at the same time, I know how it happened. He apparently doesn't understand how bureaucracy works. So you know how if you get like a traffic ticket, even if you're not in a car and you have a car, if you have a driver's license, it'll go towards your driver's license because you have a driver's license. That's usually pretty common in a lot of places. Like if you got a moving violation, like you can get a moving violation while you're not moving because you're interfering with moving. It's still like, is that not true? Like I believe you can get like an actual road traffic ticket while you're not in a car because you could be interfering with, the roadway and things like that.
Right.
And if you don't have a driver's license, they basically civil fine you or whatever. But if you have a driver's license, they civil fine you and they tack a ticket onto your license. So what happened is he got arrested outside when he was protesting a traffic stop and doing his cop watcher thing. And this is like, I don't know, I think it's like last year actually, or in the summer or something. It's a while back anyways. And he finally just suddenly got the letter in the mail like a month or so ago saying that his driver's license was going to be taken away from him. And of course he's doing this thing where he's trying to claim like, that it's all because he's who he is and all this bullshit. But what's funny is it's the same standard letter that they send out a lot of times when they say, hey, you've gotten too many tickets. We're going to take your license unless you take a driving course. Fuck, I've had it happen. It's usually triggered automatically. You get enough tickets. I mean, I guess his claim would have to be that it was all, because of his actions against the state kind of thing.
Yeah.
But that's stupid. Yeah. He got a ticket. The ticket resulted in him getting a point on his license, which resulted in the system going, oh, this son of a bitch got a bunch of tickets. And then he got the same, probably like, it's probably printed and a person just folds it and sticks it in an envelope and licks it and fires it in the mail. Because that's all they do. It's automatically printed, it's mailed out and everything. Here's your fucking notice. Go get your driver training course done. And then it's the same everywhere. You write them a lengthy little like kiss their ass like, oh, because it says, explain to us, if you can explain to us why you need your driver's license, we may not take this action. And what you do is you write the letter saying, I need my license to get to work, and I understand I have some tickets, and blah, 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 and you kiss their ass a little bit and call it candy, and then they send you back the same letter they send everybody, and it says, we've assessed your license, and we've determined that we will not at this time be suspending your license. However, you have X many months to complete this driver safety course.
Driver safety course,
and then provide proof of completion. And then we, if you do this, we won't suspend your license, kind of thing. Like it's pretty automated. It's pretty normal in most places. And of course, he's being a bit of a bitch about it. Yeah, well, but like he's been like it. So by the way, this apparently he owned the mayor here, just so you know.
Oh boy.
Oh, his words, not mine.
That might be alright, actually. Yeah, as long as you have any other medals on you.
You guys ready for the next year of Direct D?
Yeah.
Can't wait, right?
Mr. Ruff, you have 3 minutes.
Howdy, Council. You guys know me as Christopher Ruff, but online
I don't understand why he uploaded this as in a weird size format. Look, it's not filling my screen up.
That is weird.
That's unusual. They always fill the screen up.
It's Direct D.
Taking action on an ordinance. This is by adding a new section 22 to chapter 1 of the Mesa City Code, interfering with a police officer, prohibiting the obstruction of a police officer from their official duties or refusing to obey.
Hit that like button if you haven't, everybody. Thank you very much.
We have 3 requests to speak. We'll hear first from Christopher Ruff. Mr. Ruff, you have 3 minutes.
Howdy, Council. You guys know me as Christopher Ruff, but online I'm known as Direct D.
But by the way,
all of your faces on my...
It's amazing because it's the typical, like, you all know who I am kind of stuff.
Right.
I can't remember it's at this part, but it's at some point here.
Put all of your faces on my internet channel. And I've done that because of why we're here today. You guys are trying to create an ordinance to protect police officers while you're about to spend $75,000 on an armored tank. I think that's enough protection for the police officers. You guys can't field any evidence to show that the police need any protection. There's already an ARS in Arizona that protects officers from being interrupted. It's ARS 13-2402, and it's obstructing governmental operations. It requires a...
The other part is well, this one is not to do with the license, by the way, but he's still... This is him protesting... well, he, like... you'd have to see it. I watched it. It was important to me. So
physical element.
I can't quite remember. I watched a bunch of shit the other night.
Threat to incite public, excitement or a threat of violence. And what you guys are proposing is extremely overbroad and frankly unconstitutional. It says you will not disobey an unlawful order. Does anybody here even know what an unlawful order is? If a police officer walks up to me and says, you need to back up, that's not a lawful order. If I'm standing out in public, on a public forum, on a sidewalk, I don't have to back up. You guys got to put tape up. But, we see guys misusing tape to violate the First Amendment, too. And I say you guys because you're responsible for the police out on the street. I've been wandering around the streets of Mesa for 2 years filming the police officers. You know who's the only person that's been assaulted? Me. You know how many times I've been arrested at the hands of the Mesa Police Department? Countless times. I can't use both of my hands. I've got cases on appeal that you guys found, the Mesa Municipal Court found me guilty on for arresting a police officer. I was arrested for all this stuff that you guys are trying to create this ordinance for. And they suspended my license for a traffic violation because I wouldn't obey an officer.
Yeah, there it is.
Refusing to obey an officer is a Title 28 code. And that's what you guys are trying to replace here is because you know you're going to lose on appeal.
So wait. Did you catch that? So they're changing the laws in Mesa, Arizona because of Direct D. That's what he's claiming.
No.
This is what he's claiming right now. Listen.
28 code. And that's what you guys are trying to replace here is because you know you're going to lose on appeal.
You know you're going to lose on appeal.
He thinks that he literally thinks that he is the reason the rules are changing because he's appealing their decision on his license. He really thinks that that's how fucking like deep it goes and stuff. He thinks a Direct D episode. Be careful, Pat. Just not for me. I don't care. YouTube cares. I sent 2 tweets to Chille. Nice, Phoenix. Good job. 1, this has to be the most sexist bigotry I've ever seen. By the way, I'm pretty sure at Rhonda Rousey is one woman who is alpha to many men. So really, I know of many others. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so no, Direct D. I know that you have a big YouTube channel. None of those people care about you.
No, they don't.
You understand what I'm saying, right? I was convicted of filming the police.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying I'm a pretty flower, and everybody thinks I'm important.
Flower.
I'm a pretty flower. Everybody thinks I'm important. This guy's in Team's neck of the woods, too. Well, he's in both your neck of the woods.
Yeah, he would be in my neck of the woods.
He's Mesa, Arizona. I know that's not Texas, but see, to me, all I know is they're dry and Texas-y. That's the fucking... Yeah, I don't know anything about those 2 states other than, like, it's hot. I've never been to that part. That is literally the one part of America I've never been to. Actually, I've been to every general region of America, less that central sweaty zone.
Arizona's west of yeah.
All of you people, none of it. I've never been any of those hot, sweaty, Vegas-y, Texas-y areas, like Louisiana-y areas. I'll be more careful. Sorry. Oh no, Pat. Like, yeah. I mean, I only concern out of because YouTube does watch everything we're doing. Like, I had to prove your comment because the AI was like, whoop, whoop.
He's on a sidewalk, and the DMV called me and told me.
But as you can see, I still approved the comment. But the YouTube AI was like, "Rut-row, this might not be appropriate."
suspend my license
Judy,
for that.
you
When I
got
wasn't in the
this.
vehicle-
Don't confuse Beaver. Let him think that Arizona and Texas are the same thing. Just let it.
I know
let
they're not
it-
that way. This is not what we gathered out of this conversation, I hope. Because, by the way, I need to tell everybody, listen, this right here, I'm going to tell you, if you watch the beginning of this, I am aware that is not a beaver, okay? And I understand that most of the people that watch the channel now probably did not come around when that joke was formed. So they might not be aware that I'm aware that that is a platypus. But I am absolutely aware that that is a platypus and not a beaver. I've been meaning to put a disclaimer at the beginning going, I know this is not a beaver. Because I swear to God, how many people do I lose at the beginning of a stream? They're like, this guy's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know the difference between a beaver and a platypus.
You know, he calls himself Brainy Beaver.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it had to go though. See, now I have excuse. I never claimed to be intelligent, sir. I just claim to be a beaver. No, I claim to be a zero. I don't know. It depends on how you look at the sentence, I guess.
Of genius that we have going on in the municipal court system. And it's funny that Mayor Giles can't even look me in the eyes as I'm talking. Because you know I've made videos about you. You know exactly
Is there a
who I am.
new
Presley
law you
back here
can't
knows
drive
exactly
a
who I
car
am.
while stupid? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, kind of.
Bring back Screaming Marmot. Oh yeah, the Screaming Marmot is coming back, okay? Because Chille hanging on a rope is fleeting right now.
I am too. You guys love me. I made fools of so many of your cops, it's not even funny. And I'm going to continue to do it because obviously you guys don't understand.
Actually, you want to know what's funny about that statement before we because he's almost done here. We're moving quick. And then, yes, you got to go. By the way, Johnny, if you have to go right now, like I'm not going to go much longer, but if you have to go, you just tell me and you just go.
Oh.
But here, what I was going to show is he got told he couldn't record Mesa PD. And he was very... is this the one right here?
Voluntarily and intelligently waiving my right to counsel. And I submitted a motion doing just that. She wants me to fill out a form and sign a contract with the court, agreeing to colloquy and all kinds of other stuff that I don't have to do. But she wants me to do. This paperwork is not required by law to represent yourself.
So anyways, he was given an order not to film Mesa PD while this is going on. And of course, he did the typical, like, fuck you, we'll see how well that works for you and all that kind of stuff. And then I believe he even went, so then what you'll see is, it's like he's posting other people's content and not doing his own stuff. Like, I think this is an example. Like, see, look at. So police department wants more of this or that. And it's
scared he jumped in a lake.
He talks about other people's videos. Okay, so hold on. And then the next video, he talks about somebody else's video, I'm pretty sure.
Bothering you?
What?
Are they bothering you?
Or maybe this is the one where he's filming. Is this Mesa?
No.
Is that what it says on the vehicle? Supervisor. What does that say? Glendale?
I think so.
So that's the Glendale police, but then he does another video where he he does one where he's like, oh yeah, Mesa PD told me I couldn't film Mesa PD. Here I am. 4 road pirates, traffic stop. But either way, so he does it because here's where they come to his house right here. Anyways, he films Mesa PD even though he's been told not to, and he gets all belligerent about it. And then all of a sudden you'll notice he suddenly stops filming Mesa PD again. And everything is like other people's.
It's always somebody else's fault.
Walk right through, didn't get arrested. Come on.
See, he's been filming everybody but Mesa PD after that. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's Tucson and stuff, but he's gathering around with other people, but he's talking big, but I noticed that, he stopped filming Mesa PD. So now he's traveling around to different places. See, this one's Tucson. And, they think they shine lights in their faces and stuff. Like, they drive around the streets and shine lights at the cops. Like, where's a perfect example of this one right here? Look like here, like. See, look at They have a shine at them as they go by on the road and stuff. They flash in there. So all they're doing now a lot of times is they're driving around town like a bunch of hooligans just trying to, like this one right here, they drive fast and then, of course, they get pulled over and look at this. He gets out of the car even. Watch this.
Civil, asshole, it's not a crime. And I wasn't speeding. Even if you were, it's speeding. I wasn't speeding. You better get more units. You got a bunch of cop watchers.
There's guys in the back and they've got camera gear. Like, look at. It's like they're rolling around with a fucking backseat full of guns, but it's all cameras. Look at it's ridiculous. But he gets out here. I've never seen, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's kind of brave, I guess.
Get more units. You got a bunch of cop watchers here. That's fine. That's fine.
Because he doesn't get out slowly, like, watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out. You stay here.
Why don't you show him proof? You show me proof.
Look at he just gets out.
Didn't get fucking cracked.
Okay. But look right behind the officer. Look behind the officer. Look at.
I know. That's my point. Yeah, like this shit right here.
Look right behind the officer, pulled up behind the police.
Yeah.
How is this not something that is gonna like? I don't know how they don't appreciate. Like, this is going to get smacked down. Like, you're gonna not be allowed to keep doing this. Like, there's no way they're gonna keep letting you do this.
Yeah.
And yeah, so anyways, that's what I'm gonna end it on probably. But yeah, it's basically like that here. They're just swarming them. They're all they're all around them. Look at them, like gaggling.
You're very.
Anyways, you get the idea. So we can watch Direct D another day, that's for sure.
We
got Johnny. He's got his own thing going on. Well, we got 181 people in here. Hit that like button if you haven't, and we'll probably start to call there. It's been 2.5 hours. You guys have been awfully kind to me with the donations. The alpha milestone typically referred to a game, software, etc. that was playable from start to finish. Yeah, alpha. Yeah, that's funny. Chille's not playable from start to finish. It would still have plenty of bugs to iron out during the rest of the development. Oh yeah, no, I understand alpha beta in that part sense. Where are we? Back down here. Bring back Screaming Marmot. I will. What do I see here? Brainy Beaver sounds like someone who would.
Hello, me. It's me again.
Where me? Where's me? It's not me. I'm not me. I am you.
I am you.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what you're feeding him, but he's too damn big. He's like fucking that big Asian guy. Oh my god, such a good scene. I don't know what you're feeding him, but he's too damn big.
I do have to go because
I'm about to say goodbye to you, so I'm just saying wasting police time basically. Just making sure there wasn't any comments for anybody. But yeah, Johnny, we're gonna lead our way out here. This has been a great night. The people in the chat have been far too kind to me with donations and new members. Johnny, what are you working on right now?
Well, I was gonna work on that Chille video, but now I don't think I want to. I'll work on something different.
Shit, it's 12:30. No wonder we gotta go.
Yeah, it's a little late, but I will be streaming later Friday evening around 8 o'clock. We're going to do the beard stuff again, so I'll find some stuff we can make fun of, and all super chats will get beard ornaments. We'll see if we can't deck the beard out. It'll be a lot of fun.
That's going to be fun. We'll turn you into a straight-up Christmas tree.
Fucking Christmas tree beard.
And then apparently I have now committed myself to a full-on makeup tutorial member stream. So if you want to get in on that, because I think this one has to happen. I can't be this avid about promising things and not do it now. This has to happen. So I will be buying a makeup palette, if you will, like one of those little things of different colors, so I can be real. You know, I want to really glitz up. You know, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right. Cleopatra eyes, everything, and then we can do that kind of freakish show one of these days on a member stream. So that'll be fun. Other than that, I do have to work on some other actual video content because the last few weeks it's been a little lacking. So I got to get back into that push for 10K. 8.3, baby. We can do this. We can do this.
You're close. You're close. I got to get that push for like 20. Gosh.
You're a little farther from 20 than I am to 10, that's for sure.
Yeah, you'll get to 10 much quicker than I'll get to 20.
Ooh, don't ever say anything like that, Johnny. That's not how YouTube works, buddy, but I do appreciate the encouragement. Well, I'll get there, yeah, but you never know when you wake up and you just go, squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Like that, because all of a sudden a banger just goes viral, right? I mean, even that one short I had where, you know, I like released it and I was like, oh, that's performing nice. I went to sleep. I woke up in the morning and went, what the fuck happened last night? All of a sudden it just started doing 1,000. It did 7,000 views in an hour at some point or something. I was like, how did this happen? It was right after I put my head on the pillow. It just fucking skyrocketed.
Yep. So there we go. We got it.
Yeah. So Team said to say goodnight to you. He called us jackasses, but I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
You need to invite AMG and Miss Cat for the makeup show. Just type that.
They'll make you do it.
We'll see. That's a lot of logistics for me.
Not really. They're actually an hour behind us, so Well, no, Mrs. Cat's hour ahead of us, and Tina.
But even then, with the streaming, I only have the because I feed off of. Thank you very much, FTFE, for the free copy of VMix, but it's only got one guest thing. So, but I can do it. I've set it up before. Like I can bring in a meets. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but yeah, okay. Well, hey, listen, Welsh News Network. Thank you very much. What does he say? I got to push for 100. Hey, there you go, buddy. Hey, we all got to start somewhere. Are you kidding?
That's right.
Fuck, I remember when I only had 100 subs. It was great. I was like, 100 subs? I'm amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I did a channel. I'm not going to mention that channel. Oh, it's Doc City. But I did a channel for like 2 years that only gained like 250 subs, okay? So, and now, while some people might look at that as a failure, I learned a lot about editing during that time. And so there's no ability to do the next channel if I didn't learn a lot of the things I learned on the first channel as far as just the editing side of things. So it's all part of building your castle. So, anyways, Johnny, finger guns? Should we finger gun out? All right, everybody, finger guns, finger guns. Thank you very much for coming, everybody. I really appreciate the donations, the memberships, and everything else. And thank you for coming and being my friend and Johnny's friend. Okay, here you go. Wait. Oh, no. There we go. We can still hear us, but bye. See ya.
Bye. See ya. Bye.
Bye. Oh, I got to fix that. That's got to change now.